I'm streaming. We're live.
Whoa, we're live.
Let me screen share with you, and it'll be frozen with no audio because the game pauses when you.
That's okay.
Oh
wait, so this is just be sure you want to do that because I don't know what the game is yet. If you're ready to.
You're about to find out, motherfucker! Holy shit!
Wait, maybe you should intro.
Okay.
What we're doing, and then
I love that idea that you're having right now.
I have the mind of a showman.
This idea, the winder of a showman.
I have the winder of a showman.
This is.
I took it right off him.
Well, first of all, Keith, before we get started, I'll give you an opportunity to say anything to me that you think might be appropriate to say on this specific day.
Kyle.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Wow.
It's Kyle Churchill's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Kyle.
He didn't even need any reminding past being directly prompted.
Well, hold on. I remembered 2 days ago because I brought it up.
That's true.
On Friday.
That's so special, and I feel loved.
Yeah.
And appreciated.
Did I not even know that today was the 14th? That's exactly right. I thought it was the 13th today. That's why I didn't say anything earlier.
But you could just tell I wouldn't be saying that to you if it was the 13th.
Well, I'm always thinking about birthdays because my dad's birthday was the 12th. Well, it's still he's dead, but his birthday still is the 12th. And so 12th, I'm always in my head, I'm always trying to remember which one of you is on which day. Well, because they're so close.
Sure.
And so I have to do like a lot of mental math. So I'm always thinking about your birthday.
That explains why
the week of your birthday.
You told me 2 days before because you figured out it's not Kyle's birthday, but I'll say happy birthday now because I'm not going to remember in 2 days.
Right. It's not that I won't remember. You know, as I have ADHD, and you know, sometimes you do all the birthday thinking that you could possibly do, and you run out by the time the birthday happens. And that's what happens.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're here to do the first chapter of the Punishment series. Keith's been a very naughty boy. He knows what he did.
Well, here's what I did. I forced us to finish our Silent Hill F Let's Play.
And I can't believe you've done this. And
you've had a long time to process, too.
It was, what an ordeal. Oh, my God. He forced me at gunpoint to play.
At fun point.
So many hours of that great game. It was practically like torture.
Yeah. It was like pulling teeth to get Kyle to agree to do the game. But then once we were in it, Kyle was having a lot of fun, and it seemed almost silly to be punishing me for doing that.
We didn't mention it, but I was tied to my chair the whole time.
You mean metaphorically by how fun it was, or literally by me? Because both are true.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, okay, both.
I mean, maybe this is pulling back the curtain a bit too much, but it was Keith's idea to call this the Punishment series. If you really think about it,
I think it was a stipulation.
It was
one
stipulation.
Of my stipulations.
Yes. What I proposed was when Keith wanted to do so many hours of Silent Hill F all in one weekend, and my terms were, for every hour that we stream Silent Hill F, I receive one coupon good for streaming an hour of any game that I choose.
Yeah,
and then Keith's came back with the stipulation that it had to be called the Punishment series.
Right. To one, because it's funny. Two, to indicate that I'm not involved in picking the games, just in case I find that the game is illegal. Yeah. To my laws. And three, I guess those are the two.
Right, yeah, because Keith doesn't want to be involved with having decided to stream. Hang on, going on Steam really quickly. He doesn't want to be blamed for streaming Exit Lust. That's the best they have for me.
What are you looking at? The always half porn?
Yeah, I was just like, I'll just pull up
games?
the Steam homepage real quick, and there'll be something like Fuda Paradise, and I'll say it, and it'll be funny. And all they had for me was
but instead it
Exit
was
Lust. Like the
Exit
one
Lust.
time Steam's not just like shoving 20 hentai games in my face.
It usually is about a third of all of the titles that are trending.
Totally. All right. Well, anything else? Is there anything else? Well, this is the first one.
This is the first one.
First
I still don't
chapter
know
of the
what we're
Punishment
playing.
series. I will share my screen with you.
Star Trek Voyager, Across the Unknown.
Space.
Space.
The final frontier.
Oh, is it final? Did they decide that?
They just decided.
That's why we're playing this, because in honor of them having just decided.
Well, we're playing it in honor of the fact that they released a Star Trek Voyager game in 2026.
Oh, this is new.
This is new. This came out a month ago. So it's,
Okay.
Newish.
That's new. Hey, that's new.
That's new. And it's so funny to me because it's like when I heard they put out a Star Trek Voyager game in 2026, I'm like, that's like if you put out a Beast Wars game in 2026. It's like, yeah, Transformers is popular, but nobody's asking for Beast Wars.
But you know those fucking Transformers losers would suck it up.
I know Beast Wars losers would suck it up. I don't know anything about those people. I'm not with them. Don't look at me.
You're telling me that if they put out a full Beast Wars game, your Transformers brain wouldn't be like, yeah, Beast Wars.
I would not be like, yeah, Beast Wars, because I hate Beast Wars.
Yeah, but isn't it close enough? You can hate the TV show.
Well, that's the thing is, much like Star Trek Voyager in 2026, I would be so enamored by the total lunacy of putting out a Beast Wars game in 2026, I'd have to play it.
AKA sucking it up.
Yeah. I explained to my daughter, I explained to my daughter about Beast Wars, and if you have it, you have to talk to your children about Beast Wars.
Parents, please have the talk.
You have to talk to them about that. They need to know about Cheetor and Rat Trap. I explained to her how I really liked Transformers as a kid, and so I watched a lot of Beast Wars, not because it was the Transformers that I wanted, but because it was the Transformers that I had on TV at that time. And Star Trek Voyager, to me, it fills that exact role on basic cable in the early 2000s. It wasn't the Star Trek you wanted, but it was better than... I don't know what else was on TV at that time.
For sci-fi, how early?
How early? Well, this actually, it started in 95, but I'm talking about syndication.
Oh, okay. Well, so then you had Farscape, you had Stargate.
You sure did. You sure did.
Yeah, you had those. You had surely another one. Do we want to count X-Files?
Yeah, I mean, we can. It kind of, X-Files, by the magic of X-Files, it kind of sat in its own little nook.
Yeah, by being really good. By being unambiguously good without caveats, it had its own special zone.
What's funny to me about Star Trek Voyager, and I think to me it speaks to one of its failings, was that I saw a lot of it, like I saw an amount. I don't know how much. It was more than zero for sure, and I never knew that the show had a premise. Like more of a premise than like your typical Star Trek show. I never knew this. I feel like I would have been more interested if I known. It's about on the maiden voyage of the Voyager, mysterious space type alien involved thing happens like would happen in a Star Trek, and the Voyager and its crew get whisked thousands and thousands of light years across the galaxy to an uncharted quadrant of the galaxy that the Federation has never even been to because it's so far away.
Wait, so it's the same plot as hold on. Who's the guy from Freaks and Geeks?
I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking it's the same premise as the comic book Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, and later Transformers Lost Light. And you're correct.
No, it's the same plot as the 2015 Yahoo Screen streamer show created by Paul Feig, Other Space, sci-fi comedy Other Space.
Wow, I sure haven't heard about that.
It's imagine what you think a Yahoo exclusive streaming show is. It's better than that by a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Because I would be thinking, not that good.
Right, but you'd be wrong, because it is
cool.
Pretty good.
All right. And so, yes, Voyager, they're 75 years from their home. 75, however many light years fast they can go. They're 75 years worth away from home. And,
well, the most you can go is 1. You can only ever go 1 or just under 1.
Well, I think you're forgetting, Keith, that in Star Trek, Star Trek universe, they can go faster than light.
No, wait, no, it's impossible.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Now, of course, you can't go faster than warp 10. We all know that. Warp 10 is almost the theoretical maximum speed. You could only get to like a 9.999.
So.
And if I were a bigger Star Trek nerd, I would know how many light years per whatever the hell that is. But I don't.
Yeah. Can I give you my experience with Star Trek?
Sure.
First of all, I'm a little bit quiet on the stream.
Was that the whole thing?
Which is why.
Oh.
No. In college, I watched, I believe, half. As long as 20 episodes
I'm
is half.
sorry. Wait. Just real quick, though, I see in the chat, LOTR Dan says, going faster than Warp 10 turns you into a lizard. It happens in a Voyager episode.
Okay, let's do it. All right, let's do it.
Faster than Warp 10?
Yeah, I want to be a lizard.
I want to be a lizard, yeah.
A lizard man or like just a lizard?
I imagine it's a sort of genderless space lizard.
Well, I didn't mean lizard. I didn't mean to imply. I just meant like a humanoid lizard.
Oh God, I sure hope it's just you're just the fucking
a gecko.
What the?
Licking your eyeballs.
I just had one of those things where like a normal fucking word just jumps out of your head the moment you want to say it. Iguana.
Yeah.
All
iguana. Right. Yeah, sure. I'll be a big iguana. So in college, I watched like 20 episodes or something of the original series.
Oh.
And then I've never seen even 1 second of any other Star Trek.
Wow.
Never seen Next Generation. I've never seen Deep Space Nine. I've never seen Voyager.
That's
frankly,
interesting.
I don't care to.
I've just been watching the original series for the first time, and that's a weird one to be the only one you've seen, because that show's wild.
Well, it's first, so I figured why not start there?
Makes sense. But I bet you saw Captain Kirk kiss a lot of pretty space ladies.
You know, I don't really even remember that part of it, but I'm sure that that's true.
You definitely did.
I see already people, Okie Doke Moose is saying, if you watch one, it should be Deep Space Nine.
Wow.
Everyone has a different one that they say is the one that's worth watching, which makes all of the information about them completely valueless.
It's absolutely true. I would say the Next Generation, but even I haven't seen the Next Generation in a couple decades at this point, so who could say? But nobody says Voyager. It's not the Star Trek show with the worst reputation, but it's not really anybody's favorite. But the premise does work well for a video game. I'll jump in here. This is kind of a hard game to describe. I don't want to overwrite my save game. What are you talking about?
I'll say this. The one thing that I feel pretty confident in is that I think in like nerd spaces, the like big war for a long, long time was the original series versus Next Generation. And I feel confident in saying that anyone who is saying that the original series is their favorite is a total weirdo lunatic.
Yeah, well, that's a really old argument. I think that's from the time when there would have still been people who got into Star Trek when the original series was the only one. And so that was like a long time ago.
I was born in 92, so I'm like talking about the early 2000s.
Well, I feel like by the early 2000s, that debate had kind of calcified into a meme, but I don't really think it was ongoing, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think nowadays, and again, I'm not like a huge Star Trek head either, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of people maybe now I think for a while people said definitely the Next Generation. Now there's been like a weird resurgence in Deep Space Nine appreciation, so maybe there's like a debate between those two.
Yeah, again,
Discovery was popular. I don't know.
I'm telling this is second and third hand knowledge, but as someone who can only pick up the very outside of these arguments, like the highest level facts about what's going on. It seemed like for a long time people were bad that in Deep Space Nine, because they're in a space station, they don't trek, and so it's not a Star Trek by default because there's no trekking in it.
Well,
and that's the weakest, lamest argument to not like something.
Well,
ever.
Much like the X-Files, Star Trek is like deeply rooted in a mystery of the week, new thing we're encountering of the week, and so I think it's easy to imagine that, like, well, how's there a new space mystery every week if you stay in the same place? And I can't tell you because I haven't seen it.
Have you not seen any procedural ever? They're not out of episodes of Law and Order. You know what I mean? They're still making Law and Order. Actually, there's so much Law and Order that they can make 10 Law and Orders every week, and there's still a lot more Law and Order.
It's true. It could be one of those things you just get attached to a certain element of a series, and then it's like, well, I don't want the series without that element. I like that element. The fifth element.
I just think it's a fake complaint. I think it's not a real complaint. If you watch these, because imagine, okay, we're taking as fact that Deep Space Nine is Star Trek without the Trek. Then you have to be like, that's enough to break it. That all on its own, that they don't Trek is enough to break it. Surely what's happening is that there's other reasons you don't like the show, and you don't have like access to your actual criticisms because you haven't really thought them through. But it's also like kind of your pet peeve that they don't Trek, so that ends up being like your main thing.
Yeah.
So all your real opinions get funneled into like, well, all of these other structural issues that I have with the show can be boiled down to the fake complaint, but they don't even Trek.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Should I explain the game?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm happy. Yeah. What the fuck? What even genre of game is this? It looks like a RTS.
Twitch calls it a strategy game. It's multifaceted, so it is hard to peg down, but
like a jewel.
It's a management strategy thing where up at the top here I have all my different resources because we're cut off from all our friends and everything we've known. It's we're constantly running out of food, we're constantly running out of energy, we're constantly encountering space monsters that want to take over the ship or something. So there's a few different elements here in this system. I can move from planet to planet, and that'll it basically costs turns to move something. They're called cycles. So this one says 3 cycles away. And I have my kind of XCOM-esque ship side view where I can build things and turn things on and off to spend or save power. You've got these life support rooms that power the floor that they're on. And you got story missions. Here's my current story mission. I need to go to this Kazon
How much time
Raider
have you put into this?
that's 7 cycles away. What are you asking me?
How much time have you put into this?
How much time have I put into this? Let's see here. Steam says 21 hours. I thought I was going to say more, honestly. I kind of played a lot of this game. I think it vaguely follows the plot of the show. Like, a lot of the missions are just, like, episodes of the show. But interestingly, when you do, like, missions and stuff, it's a lot of, like, dialogue trees. A lot of them have, like, random checks that check against, like, a stat that one of your character has, because you have, like, you've got crew. They go on away missions, which is a thing that happens in Star Trek, and that will be like...
Oh, so they do trek.
These guys trek, for sure. This is the Trekist trek happening here.
If you're going on a mission, that's a trek.
That's a trek. You were saying Deep Space Nine was the one where they don't trek.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Yes, I got confused. This is Voyager.
This is Voyager. We're voyaging.
We're voyaging. See, I'm sure...
It's in the name.
Does Voyager come right after Deep Space Nine?
Yeah, they were concurrent for a while.
Okay. I think you can see, though, they're so self-conscious now that people are going to be afraid that they don't trek. They've got to put that they trek right in the title.
And could I tell you, I mean, I was just a kid. I was just a dumb kid. But that was absolutely how I felt about Voyager, was like, well, it's not amazing, but at least they're on a ship going places like in Star Trek. So it's the good one. And I am to understand no one thinks it's the good one of those two. But I don't know. I'll tell you, this game got me to do what I thought I'd never do again, which was watch Star Trek Voyager.
And what do you think now that you're a smart adult?
It's all right.
Okay. What's the other big one? There's Next Generation, there's Deep Space Nine, there's Voyager. There's one other big one, right?
Well, the one that was popular in recent years was Discovery.
No, old one.
Well, after Voyager, there was Enterprise, but that one, that one is maligned.
Yeah, but it is still a big one.
I guess.
Well, it's one people talk about.
Yeah, well, it was the last ongoing.
I've never heard anyone talk about Discovery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never.
Well, that one came out in like 2018 or something. Like, it's pretty recent.
But then you'd think that I'd hear more about it. Or perhaps even most about it.
The current one is called Strange New Worlds, and I saw a good amount of that, and I thought it was pretty good. It was they created that for me, Keith. Did you know that?
For you? Oh, they sent you a letter?
Because the pilot episode of the original series, which I had just been watching, that starred a different captain and like almost a completely different crew. And I was saying to Cheryl, Paramount's always crapping out Star Trek shows nowadays. They should make a show about this crew on this ship. I'd watch that prequel series. And I didn't know that's already happening. They're like 4 seasons in.
Whoa.
Boy, I guess I should just start doing stuff. Enough.
Yeah, 30. They got 30 episodes of that.
Only 30?
And there's a new one from this year.
Oh, Starfleet Academy.
Yeah.
I think that one's supposed to be kind of like
a
teen drama.
Oh, okay. I know about this one because there's I'm
gonna go here. I'm gonna collect.
That was in Lower Decks, which I've also never seen. Obviously,
yeah, that's an animated comedy.
Was writing for Starfleet, a comedian that I happen to hear on podcasts sometimes. So they came on and talked about it.
All right, I'm here to get deuterium on this gas giant. Let's see. Here I choose between how I want to collect this deuterium. Deuterium's very important. It's like my main fuel source for my ship. I'm constantly running out of it every cycle. I'm currently spending 36 deuterium per cycle. Not bad, but it adds up when you're zipping around the solar system. And so this colored bar here above these options represent like the possible outcomes of the random check. And obviously more green is gooder, more red is badder.
So it's a gooder and badder system.
It's a gooder badder system, yeah. I usually send out my shuttle. You have to pay to build. It gets you good results, but then that little tiny red up there, if I land on the red, the shuttle will be destroyed, and I will have to build a new shuttle. And we hate that.
Yeah, but the red is so much smaller than
It's so small.
But the other ones don't even have red.
No, this one has orange. That one
That's
looks
the one to
pretty
do.
good.
That looks pretty good. No red, tons of green, no yellow.
Yeah, well, let's deploy collector probes for a safer though less efficient collection, because I can only hold 500 more deuteriums. I don't even need 800. So we'll do this one.
What's a deuterium?
I don't know. It's my fuel. And that little guy that goes back and forth on the bar, that's the random check. It landed on green, and I got some 419 deuterium for maximum deuterium.
Nice. You're now max deuterium. That's great.
And
so you've got
yeah.
from left to right here, you have 0 claws. You have 8 chips. You have 27 plus 1 bowling alleys.
No.
You
Those are
have
flasks. Those
17
science flasks.
You have 17 arrowheads. You have 1,500 deuterions.
Yeah.
You have 8, which I already knew that's what that one. All of these are right, and I already knew that one. You have 180 over 178 electricity.
Yeah.
You have 14 plus 2 batteries.
Mm-hmm.
You have 76 minus 1 loaves of bread.
Squares.
You have 40 trash, and you have 400 minus 50 food.
Yeah. This is essentially how I engage with these materials. I just know rocks, squares. I was pretty sure this was deuterium, but I mostly just think of it as that stuff I need. Crystals,
blueberries,
science,
they're little blueberries,
computer chips. This
Bioduro gel pack.
Because of course the science is for your tech tree. You got all these tech trees. You're researching things. They cost science. I'm currently making 1 science per cycle. That doesn't seem like a lot of science to me. Maybe I should do something about that. I just got dismayed over here because I realized I only have 2 cycles left to build a waste disassembler, and I'm pretty sure that's not gonna fucking happen. How'd I let that slip by? What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? Can you pay
also,
some
I have
of your...
here, this is my morale. That's super important. This is pretty high. We've been going through some rough times, though. This morale was getting very low. Yeah, you know, and it's one of those games where things start to compound, where it's like, oh, you run out of fuel, and so then you run out of food. Then you're spending extra fuel to give people
People eat fuel when they're out of fuel.
You can use the fuel to make like special food that will keep them happy when you run out of regular food, but then you're running out of fuel, so then everyone's upset that they're on emergency rations, but also you're out of fuel, so you have to start shutting the power off on like different parts of the ship. Then everyone's really pissed because now like they have nowhere to sleep because like life support is off on like the crew quarter deck.
Sure. And how did you pull yourself out of that hole?
Oh, you just gotta pick yourself up by your bootstraps, Keith. That's what we do around here. I'm gonna go to the story.
They still got bootstraps in the future? What the hell? Where's my Back to the Future 2 style auto shoes?
They're self-lacing bootstraps.
Okay.
There's my
Wait, so
minus
you
100 for not building a waste
yourself picked
disassembler.
up by your bootstraps is how you would say it.
I've researched my holographic ship projector. That seems good. They told me I should use that for the big fight. The big ship fight I'm about to do. There's also ship fight in this game, but it's not much to write home about. What do we want after ship to oh man, this tech tree stuff is a lot. Let's get hull reinforced. Oh, I don't have any science.
To me, it's easy. I understand all of this.
Never forget it. I don't have any science.
Yeah, you don't have any science.
Okay, I'm gonna. This
Stupid
is like
science
a big
loser.
Ooh, I think this is like a big story climax. Sorry if this spoils Star Trek Voyager for anybody.
Ooh, you get 180 hull.
I think that's just telling me the current health of my ship. Oh, there they are. That's them. That's the Star Trek
They
Voyager.
were for just a second.
Now, I've done this mission before, and
Okay.
I think I encountered a bug where, like, I got through the whole
like
thing.
an enemy bug, like an alien, evil alien bug.
These worse.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Worse than an evil alien bug?
I think some people are about to come on board the ship. They're gonna steal the Voyager from us, and we're gonna have to take it back. And I went all the way through it, and I got to the end, and it was like, "You've taken back the Voyager." Congratulations. I don't think it said congratulations, but that was very much the tone. And then I clicked continue, and it was like, game over, reload.
Whoa.
So I don't know.
So maybe it's part of the story that you're supposed to lose the Voyager.
Maybe. Also, your crew can die. This woman in the back here.
Kyle, I was quiet earlier, and I let you know. And actually, it seems like, if anything, I'm even quieter than before.
Even quieter?
Compared to you.
Quieter compared to...
You're quite loud.
Oh, really? Okay.
On the stream.
I'll turn you up. I'll turn me down.
Okay.
Does that help? Ah.
I'm sure that it does.
Okay.
You're still a little bit louder than me, but it's much better.
Okay, I can turn me down.
You just tick you down just a little bit.
Yeah, I'll tick me down just a little bit. I did it.
Great.
All right. So the big bad guy is coming, and he's not alone. They're picking up several Kazon ships. They're outnumbered! The same trick every time. There's no turning back. I don't know. I don't even know what trick they're talking about. Okay.
I think the trick is that that they've outnumbered you.
Oh man, we have a 55%.
Which isn't really a trick.
That holographic thingamabob that I just researched, it'll create fake holographic ships, like those inflatable tanks from World War II. It'll make it look like I've got friends, and it might scare them off. And it worked last time, but it's only a 55% chance. I forgot I have to do this again. What's gonna happen? Okay, success.
Nice.
They've taken the bait. A few of them are retreating.
I'm curious, what's a Talaxian?
Type of alien.
Like
Type of alien they had never heard of till they got here.
Whoa.
Oh, Keith, you'll love this. You see the woman in yellow in the back there?
Yeah.
That's B'Elanna. Normally, she is half human, half Klingon. But I assume there's an episode of Star Trek Voyager where a mad scientist splits her into a fully Klingon version of her and a fully human version of her, and then I assume they have to figure out a way to combine them back into one person. But what happened with me was we were trying to do that with DNA samples and gene splicing, and instead I failed 3 checks in a row. So Klingon B'Elanna died, and then injecting Klingon DNA back into human B'Elanna failed, and so I'm just stuck with human B'Elanna.
Boring human B'Elanna.
Boring human B'Elanna. That's what the B is for boring. Borlana, more like.
Borlana.
And this fucking guy, he is an asshole. Huge asshole.
What kind of alien is that?
A Kazon.
Or is that just a guy?
He's a Kazon.
He's a Kazon, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, I saw that it said that.
I believe it's time we ended our little game. Voyager will finally be mine. And I agree, it will be his. Battle stations.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
What motivated you to pick this as the first in the Punishment series?
I think it's a really fun game.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, I can pick my different guys. They all get different ship abilities, but I'm sticking with my guys I normally go with. That guy.
You
don't
want to give a rousing speech?
No, this guy's a goofball. You would never take this guy into a fight.
No.
He's trying to give a speech while I'm getting fired at by torpedoes and phasers. Are you kidding me? What does rousing speech do? Resets the cooldown of all other heroes' combat abilities to 4 seconds. 30-second cooldown.
So every 30 seconds, you can basically reset your heroes.
Yeah, I mean,
cooldowns.
It sounds okay, but I've had pretty good luck with these guys. Tuvok, he does like a powerful phaser attack. Tom
I wish
Paris,
my name was Tom Paris.
He does evasive maneuver to reduce my damage for a little bit. And Chakotay, what does Chakotay do? Increases Voyager's
rotation speed and boosts weapon damage output 20-second cooldown. And I knew that right off the top of my head.
You know so much about this game already. Normally I take Harry Kim, but he's like, I had to give him away to some kind of story side mission thing. He's off doing something. He's
gonna come back
with
as
alien
Bald
ladies
Kim.
or whatever. I don't know what he's doing. What's
Doctor He's
doing?
gonna come back as Bald Kim, I said.
Oh, man. No, you didn't. Oh, darn it. Can't believe that. I do. I get it. Yeah. Deploys a holographic decoy. Well, that's interesting. I'm just going to stick with what worked last time, and hopefully that'll get me through it. There's kind of like automatic movement. I pick my targets. I'm gonna pick the little guy. I'm gonna take out the little guy. I'm gonna target his weapons. That always works, because if you can't fight back, that's good.
Whoa, their ship is really big.
That's a really big one, yeah.
Ability ready, Captain.
Ability ready. Get the fucking hell.
Shield
Photon
down,
torpedo.
Oh wait. Okay, so you're taking out the little guy.
Yeah, I'm taking out the little guy. Ooh, that was fast.
And now it's time to take out the big guy.
That was fast.
That was fast.
Evasive maneuvers.
See, if you had Neelix, you could take out their weapons again.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm missing my shields on one side are gone, so I'm gonna tell them protect that side. Turn away.
Side,
turn away. No,
We've
turn
lost the
away.
subsystem,
You
Captain.
piece of shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, great game.
Wait, maybe I had to lose this one. I think that's what happened last time. Then they take the ship, right? Kazon are attempting to board.
So this wouldn't normally happen. With the rare, you were supposed to lose that fight.
I mean, maybe I could have won, but I didn't because I suck.
Well, it looked like your ship was turning, and then it chose not to turn on its own.
It did look like that, but I've had problems with the ship turning before. It is maybe not the greatest piloting.
Chat, do you know about this?
My control is being impeded. An active block is in place. And they're just saying, now we're gaming. Here's an evil lady. She was part of my crew, but it turned out she was an alien in disguise as a different, less weird-looking alien.
What?
But
the nerve!
Surprise, you thought I was an alien, and I am, but I'm a different, uglier alien.
I hate when aliens are pretending to be hotter, sexier aliens than they really are.
It's really the worst. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. It's probably against Federation regulations. We're being boarded! Kazon troops on decks 5, 6, and 7! Everyone stand down. No one else needs to die. I'm going to talk to Cullen. Man, Captain Janeway sucks.
Janeway is a very weird name.
It is a super weird name.
It sounds like a street.
It really does. And also her name, Catherine, that's a terrible name for a captain, because then you have to say Captain Catherine. It's too similar all at once. They should have named her Judy. No, then she'd be Judy Janeway.
Judy Janeway. Oh, wait, actually, no, that's great. That's a great name.
Yeah,
Judy
we should
Janeway
go with that
is
one,
really
actually.
good.
Finally, my ship in my hands. Wait, but it's not your ship. What the heck? It's like, I don't even want to read her dialogue. Janeway sucks. I'd
They
like
should
to
just call her
discuss what
Catherine.
happens now. Discuss? There is nothing to discuss, woman. Your ship and technology are mine. Seska, the Verterium Cortinide. I want to leave.
Not the Vorterium Cortinide.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you didn't think it could get worse, but it's getting worse. I want to leave for the Hanon system as soon as possible. What's in the Hanon system? Your new home. You'll love it. Lovely little planet. Damn you, Seska.
Oh, I didn't realize Seska was so evil.
She's evil as shit. Your crew is
I thought that she was just supposed to be a hot alien. Now I know she's an ugly, other, mean alien.
Yeah. Well, she was a little bit mean before, so then when she was really mean, you're like, that makes sense because you were always mean. Your crew is being transported to the planet, Janeway, but you'll stay as my little trophy.
Lord of the Rings Dan and Ogie Doug Moose both supporting Janeway as the best part of Voyager, but they also both misspelled Voyager. In different ways.
Not very big fans of Voyager then. Janeway's the best. Wow, that's really interesting. I mean, I only watched a few episodes. I'm actually surprised to hear Janeway's the best part of Voyager. That's interesting. Voyager's entire crew is on the planet's surface.
Can I guess how they made her a hotter alien?
Sure.
Is it the forehead?
She just had like a completely different forehead thing. Like she just looked totally different. Almost to the extent I almost feel like even though this happens really early in the series, they might not have even planned it because it just seems like such a weird turn. Her hair was like a different color and a totally different length.
By the way, this also happens sort of in Other Space.
Yeah. So now everybody's stranded on the planet as the evil guys are leaving with the Voyager. The familiar silhouette of Voyager shrinks into the distance, leaving behind the entire crew stranded on the desolate plains of Hanon 4. Only Janeway remains aboard, a hostage in Kulla's grasp. The crew watches with heavy hearts as their ship, their home, and their captain disappear over the horizon. Yeah.
Other Space is such a Star Trek show, though, that it feels to me like funny that I ever really watched it or liked it. But it reminds me of how one of my favorite movies of the mid-2000s was Tucker and Dale versus Evil, even though the thing that movie is playing on it's an entire genre of movies I've never seen because I don't like horror movies.
Oh, okay.
So I was like a big fan of this like parody of horror movies, and then also a big fan of this parody of Star Trek. Two things that I had never watched, basically. You
know what was surprisingly good, the small amount that I saw it, was the Orville. You know about this one?
Yeah, this is what's the fucking guy, the Family Guy guy?
Seth MacFarlane.
This is the Seth MacFarlane show where Seth MacFarlane created and starred in it. And he gets to, because he's a big Star Trek fan, and they wouldn't let him make a Star Trek show, so he made his own.
I mean, it was funny because, like, I thought the commercials for it looked terrible. I was like, that show is going to be so bad. Because everything they showed in the commercials was like the worst jokes where it just like it felt like that posture of like, isn't Star Trek so stupid? Can you believe everything in Star Trek is dumb? And we made a show showing you how dumb it was, but then you watch the show and you're like, oh, this guy loves Star Trek. Actually, it's like kind of weirdly
that's the only
like,
thing I know about it. I believe that it is a factual part of the show is that he wanted to make a Star Trek show and he was not allowed to, so just made his own.
You can see it when you watch it. It's just like, what if Star Trek had jokes? That's like the entire thing.
I mean, that's what Other Space is, except Other Space is good.
The Orville was pretty good. What I saw of it, I didn't see a lot.
I imagine that the joke ratio is flipped. I bet it's 80-20 one way versus the other.
Maybe,
Other Space is really a comedy.
All I really remember from the Orville, but it never left my head, was just like in the first episode, Seth MacFarlane's character is meeting his new crew. He's the new captain, and he's like does his best to give like a rousing speech of like, we're all gonna work together and get out there, and you know we're gonna pull together and we're gonna do our mission, and it's gonna be really good. And he asks if anyone has questions, and like the pilot just raises his hand, and he's like, yeah, our last captain let us have drinks and stuff like while we were working, and I just want to make sure that's not gonna be a problem. And he's like, oh yeah, and I just thought that was so funny of like, you get a new boss at work, that's all you're worried about is like, is this guy gonna fuck up our whole deal? Like, getting to drink Sprite while I'm working is the only thing keeping me going here.
Yeah, and I believe it is a fact about the world that anytime you get a job that is even halfway good, it's because you have an okay boss, but okay bosses always get fired or transferred, and so then they get replaced by a worse boss. And so anytime anybody gets a good job, they very quickly have a bad job because they have a new worse boss. That's my that's pretty much how it goes. Belief. Here's how I can pitch Other Space to people who are nerds. I don't like Mystery Science Theater 3000, but I know that a lot of other people do. And Other Space has it is the guy that plays Crow T Robot in it, also playing a puppet. And then who's the main guy? Who's the non-puppet guy from Mystery Science Theater?
I don't know.
Not Mike.
I'm not the guy to ask about.
It has Joel. Joel's
show.
in it. It had Karen Sony's the lead, and he's hilariously funny. But I think a lot of people don't know him. But he's very funny. It is Eugene Cordero. Yeah.
But Keith, Harry Kim's back.
Oh, and he didn't go bald. So I guess he failed his mission to become.
He brought backup.
He stayed Harry Kim, unfortunately.
He brought Talaxians, and we know all about those guys.
Yeah, that's what Neelix is, right?
Yeah. Great job.
Thanks. It's got Eugene Cordero, who played Pillboy in The Good Place. He's really funny in Other Space.
Who's Pillboy?
He also played Dean Rose Dragon's son in Bajillion Dollar Properties. Pillboy is Jason's friend in The Good Place.
Okay, are these guys gonna leave? Because I thought I had to do a bunch of challenges. Let my crew be ready. Okay, here's an away mission. Over on the left here, we got symbols that represent the challenges we're gonna face. And then we're gonna pick crew members who can take care of those challenges. And we're gonna see, oh, Tom Paris is injured. What happened to Tom Paris?
God. I don't know, he got injured.
That's fine, I don't take him on missions.
How about Neelix?
When we pick...
It's his people.
When we pick who we want on the mission, we get the ugliest character models that have been made in years. They're so ugly and used so sparingly, I am actually shocked they included them in the game at all. Like, why not just don't have them? You just
gotta have more characters.
Let's see, what do we got? Kess got things. Kess got things.
That's her catchphrase.
And Balana. I think we should be good. Even if she is just human Balana. To start the mission.
Neil Casey is in Other Space. Hilarious improviser Neil Casey.
Listen, everyone, our captain will find a way back, but we need to be ready. First things first, water. You gotta find water. Oh, no one's a survivalist. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. And the green-red bar is like the chance of success.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick who I want to handle a particular challenge. They can team up to combine their options, but anyone who does a challenge, they'll be tired for the next challenge, and so they'll be really bad at stuff later.
You know who else is in Other Space? Milana Vaintrub, the AT&T girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course I know the AT&T girl. Who
People know
forget?
her as the AT&T girl.
The AT&T girl.
I believe that she had to stop being the AT&T girl because she was harassed too much for being hot.
I think I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why we
but
can't
I
have
knew
nice
her
things.
because she had a Between Two Ferns style YouTube series in the very early 2010s that I watched that I don't remember the name of because it was 15 years ago.
All right,
and so I
let's
was
see
already
here.
a fan of hers before this show and obviously before AT&T.
All right, we're gonna have Tuvok look for water in a cave. Don't fuck me on this, Tuvok. I swear to God.
Rhizomatic War Machine says Kess is Neelix's underage girlfriend.
Wait,
kind of messed up to send her into battle.
Hang on, she's underage?
And why does Neelix have an underage girlfriend?
Hang on. What's the age of consent for an Okampa?
Apparently, Kess is 10.
No, she's... Oh, wait. I remember. This is a weird species of alien that, like, they only live for 7 years or something. You can't...
Oh, so if she's 10, then she's really old.
Yeah, she's, like, ancient.
Kavanaugh says Kess is an adult. She's, like, 3. They live, like, 16 years.
Yeah, you can't apply regular math to that. She's obviously not a child. Look at her portrait. Come on now. It is weird that she's with Neelix, though. It's weird.
It's a weird... I mean, it seems like Neelix fucking sucks. So that's probably the weirdest part about it.
Neelix is actually surprisingly fun. I thought I was gonna hate him, but I'm
In
like,
the
this
show?
guy's okay. Of course, the thing I missed out on was the mission based on a famous episode of Voyager, famous to people who've seen it, which I haven't, where Tuvok, the Vulcan, and Neelix do the fusion dance. They put on the Pataro earrings, and they get fused into Tuvix.
Wait,
but
so
I
which
didn't
one
get
is it? Do they put on the earrings or do they do the dance?
They did both, just to double up. It's like double bagging. You know what I mean?
Wait, okay, so if one lasts for 30 minutes and one is permanent, what happens?
It's forever plus 30 minutes.
Hey, how come no one ever did the fusion dance and then the two fusion... Okay, you have 4 people.
Yeah.
They both do the dance.
Hey.
And then they each Pataro, so you have a quadruple fusion.
It sounds like we just found our showrunner for Dragon Ball Ultra or whatever the next thing
add Dragon
will be.
Ball to the list of franchises I could save if they put me in charge of them.
Anyways, I ran into a planet where like people were asking me for food or something, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't spare any food. And then it was like, Tuvix failed. Or I think I even said I'll come back later, and it was like, Tuvix failed. So I didn't get to see Tuvix.
Damn.
Let's see. Ooh, okay, she's good. She's gonna analyze local flora to find something edible.
The actual age of Kess keeps going down. I'm hearing now that Kess is 2 years old. Okay, so they lived to 16, then they also Benjamin Button.
Oh, so she was born as a very old lady.
10-7-3-2.
Sun setting. We need shelter for the night.
Who's sunsetting?
Well, Kess is sunsetting because she's 3, which makes her fucking 85. Camp in the open and assign watch duty. Let's see. The next one needs combat and diplomacy, which is these two. So can we get by with Balana building a makeshift shelter?
Mutton Bandit says you need to have the same energy level to fuse, so you need 4 people with the same energy level. I believe that in Boo Saga, Vegito and Go Tanks could have Pataro.
No, Vegito's way stronger than Go Tanks. You
I
crazy?
think that they're close enough. They're close enough. Because think of who didn't work, right? It was Gohan and Supreme Kai didn't work. And like Gohan is so much fucking stronger than Supreme Kai. Like it's a different, like unbelievable. This is
Well, it makes sense
like
that it wouldn't work.
They're like a car and an aircraft carrier. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. It's not even the same planet. So I think that probably how close they have to be is fuzzy.
Well, but you said it didn't work, so of course they didn't. It didn't work.
Right, it didn't work. But I'm saying that Go Tanks and Vegeta or Vegeta would be much closer.
Please. Well, I guess if they did the fusion dance, it would be Gogeta, as we all know. Gogeta's what you get from the fusion dance.
Right, yes. I got it backwards, which one's which. Oh, yeah. Mutton Bandit says, I reckon you can hand wave it because the Z fighters can alter energy level. You're right, they can do that.
Oh, yeah.
And they are shown to do that.
All right, let's see here. Kazon and Talaxians are fighting each other. This is our chance to retake Voyager. Let's enter through the cargo hatches. Nice. The crew bypasses the ship's security and opens a cargo hatch. They slip inside undetected, ready to take back their ship from within. We're here. The captain must be on the bridge. Wait, someone's coming our way. A huge Kazon warrior. Be on your guard, everyone. Should we confront him directly or intimidate his fellow warriors?
I think confront him directly.
We should, because 67 is higher than 37, so that's a better idea.
Yeah, and I knew that going in.
Yeah.
This game didn't teach me that.
Ah!
Wow. I guess you suck shit.
Oh, the Kazon warrior proves his infamy. The crew is pushed back and captured. Their fate is sealed. Sealed?
Oh,
no.
Wow.
That was so fast.
Your whole game relied on one 67% chance roll?
But I failed, well, the time before, I failed a roll and it let me keep going, but then at the end I succeeded and it told me game over, so maybe it was supposed to fail immediately. What?
You gotta reload that save.
We gotta do this all over again?
Well, how far back?
To the start.
To the start of this stream?
Well, yeah, but we were mostly talking. Let's just go fucking.
You should save more often, I think.
I don't think I can save in the middle of this stuff. Hold to skip. Hold to skip. Hold to skip. Hold to skip.
Hold to skip.
Come on.
What's the name of this game?
Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. That's the part I can never remember. Hold to skip. Hold to skip. Do we regret that it had to come to this?
Generally favorable reviews.
What are your orders, Captain?
Let's fight the big guy, see if anything different happens.
Yeah. You should use your anti-weapons beam on the big one.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that.
Ability ready, Captain.
Photon torpedo. Photon torpedo.
Shields down, Captain.
Oh, shields down.
But only front shield, so you can move to the side. Hey, can't you put power to the front shield? Isn't that Star Trek?
Well, I thought it was, but not in this game. But if I tell them to defend the bow, then they're not targeting the weapons anymore.
Ability ready, Captain.
It doesn't seem like we're getting much done here.
I think that you're doing great. I think you're
Shields
nailing
down,
it.
Captain.
Oh. Okay.
No, I think that you just lost.
Defend the aft.
Defend the aft. We've lost a subsystem, Captain.
We've lost a subsystem. Which one?
No!
What does that mean?
Oh my god!
What is it?
You lost Sparrow!
Which subsystem? Oh, we lost. We lost torpedoes.
Oh, you need torpedoes.
I needed those. I think. Wait, no, I just launched one, so we didn't lose that. Guys, defend the fucking back. I just told you.
The aft, Captain.
Oh, we can't move.
Oh no!
I probably didn't need to waste all those torpedoes because I was gonna lose anyway. Hold to skip. Hold to skip. Hold to skip. Hold to skip.
Juke Biscuit in the chat saying, popping in to say I got a fruit grape tumbler recently.
Hell
and you
yeah.
weren't kidding about its thermal holding properties. Yeah, it holds the shit out of your thermals.
Yeah, it really holds those thermals.
It really holds those thermals good.
All right.
That's a great cup. Cannot recommend it. Oh my God,
Tuvok
Tuvok is injured.
Tuvok is injured. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna have to use Neelix.
My only 2 combat guys are injured.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Chakotay is severely injured.
All right. We're taking.
Why do you only have 2 combat guys? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. We're a peaceful crew. What can I say? I think we might have to just take Tuvok anyway.
You just gave this guy your ship. Sounds like more like you're a peaceful crew.
Wow.
It sounds like you're more like you're an appeaseful crew.
Yeah. Well,
Gave this guy your ship.
we aim to appease. That's our motto.
You're in a peaceful crew.
We're gonna take Tuvok anyway, and it's gonna be fine. Well, do we have a survivalist? Is anyone here? Oh, the severely injured guy is a survivalist. Okay. Well,
sorry, idiot. Hey, why don't you max out? Why don't you min-max on other stats besides combat?
okay.
Because if you don't have anybody combat in your thing, then maybe you won't even have a combat role to do.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take
What was the stat when you were gonna intimidate his crew instead of confronting him directly? What was the other stat?
Ooh.
You should max out on that stat.
That. I think it was diplomacy.
It was whatever.
Should we
Tess
take
is good at.
Neelix?
Neelix doesn't have diplomacy.
He does. This is diplomacy. He has the most.
Oh, I thought that the middle thing. Oh, that's healing.
This
It's the
doesn't
middle
fucking
thing.
look like. I mean, none of these characters look even close to what they're
But
supposed
yeah,
to
you're
look
now
like.
at almost 100% diplomacy, so I think that that's your best bet.
Oh, but I have no fucking leadership
It's fine,
or whatever
it's
that
fine, it's fine.
crap is. You know what? Fuck
It's
it. We're just. I think
fine.
you know what? It's funnier if we take Neelix, so we're gonna do it.
And the leadership, schmeadership.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, good. All right, we're gonna combine forces to locate water. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They're both fatigued. Fatigued, but still such a high chance. What great medical abilities you have, Kess. Analyze the local flora. Yes. 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 We're gonna build a makeshift shelter and nothing's gonna go wrong. Nice. What? Wait, no sudden movements. This didn't happen last time. Or actually, it did happen the first time that wasn't on the stream, now that I think about it.
Yeah, but look at what you have. Look at how many points you have in diplomacy.
We're gonna calm them down with our voices and body language.
You should calm down. So you calm
and
someone
you know
down with your voice.
We're doubling up. We're going.
Wait, but it
whole
looked
hog.
like it looked like that made it. Oh, okay, I see.
The gold is even better than green. But I'm not sure if I've ever landed on gold even once, so I'm not really sure what happens. With the crew's careful gestures and soothing words, the locals lower their spears. Suddenly, Voyager appears above them, followed by Talaxian fighters. They land, and the battle continues. This is our chance to retake Voyager.
Wait, you didn't want to double up?
No, look how small the red is.
But you could have gotten some gold.
But I've never gotten that.
Yeah, that's my point.
I don't want to fatigue my guys. I don't want to fatigue
Oh, I didn't know
Neelix.
that they fatigued. I
Because
didn't know
we
that they would
need Neelix to intimidate his fellow warriors, or the fellow warriors of this guy, the
Right.
Kazon warrior.
Not Neelix. Neelix is not turning coat.
Dude, this is working. Neelix
Yeah.
is our guy. Kess and Neelix. Who would have thought these would be
The
the two
dream
strongest members of my
team.
team? This strange Talaxian man and his child bride. All right, we've reached the bridge. Captain Janeway must be here, along with Cullen and Seska, the duplicitous Seska. If we double up, okay, that's pretty good. And what if we double up over here? Not as good. So we're doubling up on create a diversionary explosion. Last one, let's go. Oh man, for a second I thought it was gonna land on the tiny sliver of red. The blast enables the crew to seize the bridge and rescue Captain Janeway. Cullen is subdued, nice, but the explosion causes a structural failing, killing Seska. Hell yeah!
Yeah, we hated Seska.
We hated Seska. Okay, here's the real question. Clearly I've succeeded, mission complete, everything's good. Am I gonna click continue and be told that I've gotten a game over?
Is this exactly where it happened last time?
Yes. Yeah! Who the fuck is Commander McGinnis?
He obviously had to step up because your guy's severely injured.
Oh, you're right. That is absolutely what has happened here. A close call, Captain. It's good to be back. Like, back? We've never seen you before. It's good to have you back on my bridge, Commander, and to call it my bridge again.
Everyone laughs at Janeway's hilarious joke.
This game absolutely does have a system where, like, if one of the key cast members gets incapacitated in some way, they get replaced by, like, a similar person that just slots into the role. Like, oh my god, it's Commander
McGinnis.
Farley. He just walked in.
All right.
Commander Farley's gonna tell us about how he lives in a van down by the river. I hate listening to that guy.
He goes on. He does carry on.
Does carry on about that van down by the river. Here, let me take some of my coffee. Here's what I did, Keith. I had an empty water bottle, and I put it inside my empty coffee mug to conserve space. But here's the thing. The coffee mug wasn't really empty.
No way.
Yeah, so now I got coffee on the bottom of the water bottle. I'm dripping coffee while I'm trying to take that thing out of there. Can't believe what's going on.
No,
everyone was so caught up in the drama.
Hey, Neelix is kind of fucking weird looking, huh?
Yeah, Neelix is weird. I mean, then this is especially weird because this is a terrible character model. It doesn't really look that much like Neelix. We have taken a number of prisoners, Commander. Releasing them on Henan 4 would be frugal. However, there are prisoners whose fate you may wish to decide on an individual basis, Captain. Hell yeah, let's decide on
nice. This is like Crusader Kings
on
now.
An individual basis. You look good, Captain. Do you have a new haircut? What the fuck?
Is Michael Jonas obsessed with...
Michael Jonas, what's your fucking
Judy
deal?
Janeway?
Crewman Jonas, you stand accused of treason against the Federation.
Oh, he was just buttering us up. Okay,
I forgot this guy was like a traitor. Seska, she manipulated me, threatened me. I had no choice. What do you think, Keith? Should we forgive him or confine him to the brig for a long time?
I think that we... well, is it true that she manipulated him?
That's what he says.
And you have no evidence either way?
I don't, and I don't remember because it's been a few days since I played, so I don't remember. I think his deal was he at first betrayed us, but then we convinced him to turn back to our side and to work against Seska. So we should probably forgive him.
We should probably forgive him.
Yeah. You chose betrayal over loyalty, Mr. Jonas. Though I will forgive you. You'll remain a boy Voyager. You'll remain a boy Voyager, but you'll be assigned to sanitation. You have a long road to redemption ahead. Morale minus 350. What would...
Well, because they don't want to work around this fucking guy.
Usually morale goes up when you're nice to people and down when you're mean to people. So does that mean like if I fucking shot him in the head, morale would be like minus 2,000?
I think people are on edge because they have to work near a traitor now.
Possibly. Sanitation? But I'm an engineer. I didn't work my tail off at the Maquis just to scrub toilets. Well,
I believe it's pronounced Maquis.
You'd be wrong. I mean, dude, we just said that you didn't have to go to space jail for the rest of your life. How about a thank you?
Yeah. Yeah, did we get a chance to reconsider?
No.
I want that morale back.
That's fine. It's not that much. We're good. Morale's going to be through the roof,
Okie
Keith.
Boo says it's so much.
Who said
250
that?
morale, that's so much.
I mean, it's not nothing, but it's fine.
Okay.
Lieutenant Tuvok, please remove Mr. Jonas from my bridge. What's the Janeway voice? She kind of has like a nasally, like, eh.
Is that true?
No, well, it's, Lieutenant
I
Tuvok,
feel like you hate
please remove
Judy
Mr.
Janeway.
Jonas from my bridge. I do. It's a part of what I don't like about Captain Janeway. I just find her voice a little annoying. There is someone else waiting for you, Captain. Are
I get
you
this video
satisfied,
called
woman?
Some Captain Janeway moments.
This is what you wanted, right? To see me broken and defeated and Seska dead? This fucking piece of shit who's been, like, dogging me everywhere we go as we're just trying to make our fucking way home. And now he's suddenly like, oh, are you happy? This is what you wanted. Fuck you. Cut this guy's head off. This didn't have to
Do
happen.
they have a cut this guy's head off option?
But you insisted and Seska paid the price. What do you want me to do? Surrender? Beg for mercy? I don't know. What do we do with this guy? Do we...
She does have a weird voice, huh?
Oh, are you, like, watching a clip?
Yeah, I'm watching a video called Some Captain Janeway Moments. You can tell that Voyager's not well loved when they can't even find it in their heart to put something complimentary in the
Top
the
10
title
greatest
of a
Janeway
YouTube
moments.
Clip. Yeah, yeah.
Instead, it's just some Captain Janeway moments.
Some Captain Janeway moments.
Are they good? That's for you to decide.
Sorry, I'm looking for Captain Janeway's most epic moments, please.
Well, I mean, I have some Captain
some
Janeway
moments.
moments. All right. It's hard to know what the... I mean, really, I'll just pick whatever will make my crew the happiest, but I don't know what that is, so I guess I'll just have to... So do we strand him on the planet with other Kazon? Like him and his crew get left on the
definitely
planet?
send him to exile.
We're going to send him to exile?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what is
Alone.
it? Tell me about the middle one. What? Leave him to the other Kazon?
So I think there are different Kazon clans, and I think it's like, give him to the other clan leaders.
I would say either 2 or 3.
I mean, I fucking hate this guy, so I'd love to exile him, but I think it's a safer option just to give him back to the other Kazon leaders and have them decide.
Yeah.
I won't do anything. The mages will decide your fate. You dragged them into this, and now you'll face the music. Morale plus 150. You wouldn't dare!
Oh, he hates that, so
They
that's
are
fine.
already on their way. May they show you the same mercy you showed your enemies. This isn't the end, Janeway! Mark my words! Threat level 0. Damn.
Damn, it sounds like it is the end.
I don't know what
Hey,
that...
by the way, hold on. Fuck. Wait, Stephen Wright. By the way, Stephen Wright, get a fucking haircut. Stephen Wright.
Wait, who's Stephen Wright?
Stand-up comedian whose last name I couldn't remember. Stephen Wright.
But what is...
The guy with the monotone voice.
You think he looks like this guy?
His hair does.
Okay.
I mean, in some eras of his hair.
Look at this. Look at the 3D model. Like, that's supposed to be big, bushy hair, and it's like...
It looks like a plastic crown.
Yeah. I think Mage Cullen has graced us with his presence long enough. Take him away. God, I would love to tell somebody to take them away. You know?
In real life?
It's so rare in life that you get to order someone be taken away. You know, we never get to do that. Take him away.
Yeah. You have to be in a position of power to have... Because you have to have someone to take away and someone to do the taking.
I know.
That's big.
There's a lot of moving parts that need to come together. Here's Lieutenant Lonnie, and she she's one of the generic stand-ins. She's like in place of... Oh, I remember what happened. When B'Elanna got changed permanently into human form, to the game, that was like the death of real B'Elanna. And so even though she was head engineer, we now have like new generic head engineer, even though B'Elanna's still here, but like it's some kind of like weird crossed wires thing in the game where it's just like, it doesn't count. She's not like B'Elanna. She's human B'Elanna. She doesn't get to be head engineer.
Human B'Elanna doesn't know how to be head engineer. She just knows how to be at the terminal.
Yeah, she's fucking stupid. And
she's
of course,
stupid.
she can't be head engineer because she doesn't have the crazy forehead anymore. She's just regular engineer now. Captain, the warp coils have been repaired thanks to the Verterium Cortinide. Hell yeah.
Thank God. I was actually nonstop worried about the Verterium Cortinide.
Yeah. And so worried that you could remember how to say it even when the words weren't on screen anymore, which is the most impressive part. Captain, a minute of your time.
Anything
Once
for
we're
you,
past
Neelix.
Kazon
You've
territory-
proven yourself time and again.
What's that? Oh, our
Anything
greatest...
for you, Neelix.
Yeah.
You've proven yourself time and again.
We're going to have a medal giving ceremony like in Star Wars for you, and then Chewbacca will go...
Oh, awesome.
"Ah."
I'll have aluminum.
No, you don't want aluminum.
Okay, I'll have lead, I guess.
You probably want corbamite. Good choice. Good choice.
Oh my God. I really like that.
That when you downgraded from aluminum to lead, and then you just fucking lost it.
It's the fucking idea of, well, first you confuse metal with like, okay, you get to choose your own metal. Picking aluminum is bad enough, but then lead is like such a terrible pick. That's such a bad idea.
That's Keith's most beloved comedy character is a guy who doesn't know the value of different metals.
Yeah, there's so many really good metals.
Once we're
Lead
past
is one of the
Kazon-
worst ones you could have asked for.
Uh-oh. Once we're past Kazon territory, we're practically knocking on the Borg's front door. Scary stuff. Perhaps we could scout ahead to avoid any unpleasant surprises.
Oh, so here's what I would say. Oh, the Borg. Well, why don't we just turn around then? That seems we probably shouldn't even go there.
Well, certainly they should try to go around. For sure they should try to go around. But here's the thing, Keith. Remember when you were looking at my what do you call it when you have stuff? Materials?
yeah, materials. Possessions.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, there
Your
was a
worldly
claw
possessions?
one. There was a claw one, and I had 0 claw because that's Borg shit. I don't have any Borg shit because I haven't had that happen, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get all fucking Borged up. We're probably gonna have people on board who become Borgs, and then they turn back into good Borgs, and then they're gonna be living with us as Borgs, and we're gonna have to make them special Borg rooms where they can live in their fucking whatever the hell they do.
Whatever
they like
Borgs
to
do behind closed
they
Borgs.
recharge in their Borg pods or whatever the fuck. Do you know what a Borg is?
Borgs are the Star Trek version of the thing that's also in Doctor Who that I forget the name of.
Cyberman?
Yeah. Borgs are just Cybermen, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But they look way cooler.
Well, everything in Doctor Who looks terrible on purpose.
Good idea, Mr. Neelix. We'll send a probe to scout ahead. Before that, however, I would like to say a few words to the crew. Oh, great. Here we fucking go. Oh, I think this is one of those things where I get to pick each next thing she says. The Kazon have tested us in ways we never imagined possible. We faced a ruthless enemy, internal betrayal, and constant struggle for survival. But through it all, we persevered. The scars of this conflict will remain, but they serve as a reminder of our strength and our commitment to returning home.
Can I say something?
Oh, that was it.
Here's what I think.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. You say your thing. We're gonna stay here for a bit.
I would struggle in a situation where someone needed to gauge my morale, because I believe that there's nothing that could happen to me in my life where a speech, a morale speech, a pep talk, or anything like that could have any effect on me besides making me kind of bored and annoyed.
Okay, but what if you were in a life-threatening situation and someone gave a really good speech?
What the fuck does she know?
You've never had your life threatened by anything more than, like, high salt intake. So you don't even know.
I just feel like,
And I'm worried about your sodium
need someone
levels.
to tell me, yeah, we did it. My sodium's fine.
Well, I haven't seen the numbers. Can you show me your blood work?
No.
Do you have a lot? Do you have the good cholesterol or the bad cholesterol? Because there's two different kinds.
I pick all the good ones.
I've been looking over the structural integrity of the ship. We've sustained a fair amount of damage. There's nothing triggering any alarms yet, but the overall hull integrity is below 50%. That's bad. That's really bad, because when that go down, ship die. Ship break.
Ship die break.
I recommend we take some time to dispatch a few work teams to address the damage. Yes. Will we build or upgrade an engineering office? Will we repair the hull? So they want to give us like a timed task that we need to complete in 40 cycles. And if we do it, we'll get a morale boost. And if we don't do it, we'll get a morale unboost. Interestingly,
No, not an unboost.
they let you pick which one you want. You can say no, but that will just already give you a morale unboost.
Okay.
I think...
So there's no... Do you get a more morale unboost for just saying... For failing than you do for just saying no, not right now?
I don't know. I think it's probably not as bad to fail than to say not now. So we're going to pick build or upgrade an engineering office because that sounds easy. Let's go to the ship. What kind of... Oh my god! This shit is damaged. These guys look
Well, you
fine.
should fix your ship.
I should fix my... Ah! Whoa!
Whoa.
Extreme close-up! Whoa! Timely reference. Okay. Holy crap. All right, so I have...
What is that, Wayne's World? What is that?
It's Wayne's World.
It's Wayne's World, okay.
Wayans World. The Wayans brothers.
Wayne's World.
Seminal work.
Yeah, it's their talk show, Wayne's World.
Okay. Engineering office, which add... Okay, so I've got 2 work teams. That means I can have... work teams are the do thing guys, so I can do 2 things at once.
Work teams are the do thing guys. Okay, got it. Hold on, let me put that in my notes.
We're switching. We've got more do thing guys we can unlock, so we're going to switch them on, because up here is our power. We have a capacity of 180 power, and we're only using 131, so we've got...
Oh, so we have tons of power.
We've got room to spare, so we're turning on that engineering office. We're turning on that engineering office. We got any more engineering offices in here? What the fuck's going on? Oh, we got to turn on the sick bays, because we've definitely
Yeah, you need to fix Tom Paris. He's gonna die.
We got to fix Tom Paris. We got to fix Tuvok. We got to fix Chakotay. Everyone's fucking dying over here. No one has anywhere to live. We've got 45 unhoused crew members.
Oh my god.
That's
crew
fucking
quarters.
bad.
You gotta fix those crew quarters.
We're repairing the crew quarters. Repair. We are turning back on the emergency quarters. And this emergency quarters. We are turning... Ooh, we have another engineering office. 5 do thing teams. That's great.
That's awesome.
You should fix this.
Never in my life did I think I'd be so rich with do thing teams.
Oh yeah, sorry, do thing guys.
Well, but the do thing guys form teams.
Right. And then we said what we'd said. We'd upgrade or build an engineering office. We could upgrade, right? What are we doing over here? Oh, never mind. For a second, I thought I could use keys to swap between all my engineering offices instead of trying to hunt them down in this weird thing where all the rooms look the same, but that's not true. Oh no, I'm missing the tech. I'm missing the upgrade the engineering office tech tree thing, and I'm not gonna have enough time to research it, I assume. And I don't even know which friggin' tree it's in. This game needs a search function.
Oh, that would be good. Munban says, does Keith know the doctor's deal? Not only do I not know the doctor's deal, I don't even know what you mean by that or who the doctor is.
Oh, well, he's a Time Lord. And he goes in his
I thought we were
TARDIS
talking
through
about,
space.
because we were talking about the sick bay in this game.
No,
I assumed that this is a Star Trek Voyager
They
thing.
probably are. I don't know. But I just well, actually, when you
I watched
first
a
read the
bunch of
question,
Doctor Who back when that was a reasonable thing to do.
We loved Doctor Who back when people liked that, and we stopped when people didn't like it.
We may have stopped a bit earlier. I think that we got out at a time that, in retrospect, makes us seem smart and good.
I got out earlier than you. I didn't make it to what's his face?
Smith? No, you definitely.
I did get to that. That's kind of where it started to go downhill.
What's his name?
Oh, what's his name?
Munban did mean the Doctor in this.
Yeah.
What's the guy that came after Matt Smith in Doctor Who?
I don't know.
To be fair, Peter Capaldi, that's his name.
Got it.
I didn't like him right away, and I never liked a single episode of him as the Doctor, but I did watch it for one season with him.
Okay.
But yeah, I was already not happy with Doctor Who for a lot of Matt Smith stuff.
We don't have enough science to upgrade the engineering offices, but we can build a new one. How do we do that? We click build. We go to, I assume it's maintenance, engineering office. Let's go. We're doing it.
We're gonna have more do things guys.
More do thing guys. Probably more than we need, but I can always just like demolish it later after we get the morale boost.
With the guys in it?
This is for sure.
Do you have to wait? So one of your sick men is in the sick bay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to put the rest of them in there?
It all
it's
goes
got 5
automatically.
out of 5 patients. Okay, I see that.
Chakotay's in there. Tuvok's in there, so they're getting
Jeepers creepers.
They're getting
Look at how many
fast-lined.
injured people you have.
Yeah, up here 17 injured.
Yeah, and you only have a capacity for 10.
Yeah.
Maybe you should upgrade one of your sick bays to sick bay level 2.
That's a great idea.
I'm smart.
I don't have enough squares.
Team.
I don't have enough squares.
Yeah, you need more loaves of bread.
Let's we'll go to the system. Maybe we can get some loaves of bread. Where are we? How do we get out there? Ooh. Oh, there's a side mission over there. We can get more people. These are like the different elements that you can pick up at these places. Let's see what's going on Class M planet. And Keith, I know you're such a Trekkie. You of course know that Class M is the classification of a planet that has a environment much like Earth.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's not what I was going to
guess.
I was going to guess that it has confirmed life, but they're sentient life that's unaware of space travel.
That's
that
a
was gonna be
great
my guess.
idea. They should have done that.
I'm sure they've done that.
Yeah, I'm sure they have something for that. Actually, we're returning later because I forgot my ship is totally fucked. So we're going to the repair station, where we're gonna get hosed. They're gonna be like, give me 10,000 food for 15 hull points.
Don't hose us, please.
Crew is morale.
Crew is morale.
30. Which one's tritanium?
Rocks.
Oh, 30 rocks for 100 hull? Oh, okay, that's only like a quarter. Or 1 bioneural gel pack. Is that these ones? It is those ones. Well, it's better.
Could you do both?
It's a great question. I could not do both.
What if you just click on it again?
Nope.
They say we're out of hull.
They're out of repair. The repair station's
We're
out of repair.
We don't have any
juice.
hull left. You took all of our hull.
Yeah. While we're here, we can get some squares. Destroy storage facilities and salvage resources. Yes. We got squares, people.
We got squares.
We're rolling in it over here.
Hollywood squares.
We're going back to Class M planet.
Wait, there was more loaves of bread.
No.
Okay.
Let's continue. What bad thing is going to happen here?
I don't know.
Captain, we are within hailing range of Frasier's colony. Well, I don't know who that is, but let's hail them. Oh, they're already hailing us. Someone's eager for good news. Who the fuck is Frasier? Oh, I recognize this woman.
Frasier's a psychologist with a radio show for some reason.
Was he talking to tossed salad and scrambled eggs all day?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Oh. Okay, so you're not a Frasier head either.
I've seen one episode of Frasier.
One episode?
Yeah.
So you didn't turn on TV from like 1995 to 2005?
No, I definitely did. I'm counting that I did. Yeah,
Okay,
I did do
well,
that.
it's weird that you only saw one Frasier. His dad was grumpy.
And by the way, I didn't see that episode of Frasier until I don't know, probably like 8 or so years ago.
Stop it.
Someone was like, "Can't believe you haven't seen Frasier. Here, let's watch this one episode." And I was like, "Well, I can't believe this is the one episode that you had me watch of Frasier. This fucking sucks."
Yeah, I haven't seen Frasier in a long time. I know people love Frasier. I'm pretty sure for me, Frasier was one of those like, it's good because it's on kind of shows back when you didn't get to pick what you watched.
And I want to be clear. I like Cheers, and already liked Cheers when I saw.
See, now
that episode of
Cheers
Frasier.
is the show I've maybe only seen one episode of.
Cheers is perfectly fun.
Sure. This will mark the beginning of a new era on our planet, an age of freedom and prosperity for our collective. That's so great. I wish I could remember why that is, but that was a few days ago.
Poor Allie. Yeah, it was Allie. It was Allie. The episode, I mean, I cannot believe the episode was so homophobic too. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy how homophobic that episode was.
Wait, this will mark a beginning of a new era on our planet, an age of freedom and prosperity for our collective. And now she's like, collective? What kind of collective? What are you doing? It sounds awfully familiar. I don't think there's a What? No! Oh, they were all Borg. They were assimilated by the collective. Whoa! Oh, she doesn't have hair!
Oh, it's the reveal. The Borg
I was a science
reveal.
officer aboard a Starfleet ship. 5 years ago, a storm severed our link to the collective. We woke up free. We salvaged what we could and came to this planet to start over. I want to know why you didn't tell me earlier. Actually, that's a stupid question because you're going to be like, oh, Borg are scary. You wouldn't like us if you knew that we were Borg. That's kind of obvious. The drawbacks of individuality. Aren't we all familiar with them? Instead of depending on each other, we fell back into old habits. The joy faded fast, faced with cultures we didn't understand or were taught to hate. We turned hateful, then came the violence. Oh man, it sounds like Borg. Being a Borg is good, actually. I think we should all be part of the collective.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling that I should be part of the collective.
What was that, what's that show? That with
Frasier.
No.
Oh.
Pluribus. Pluribus,
Oh,
that's...
I don't know what that is. I mean, I know
Oh.
of it, but I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either, but I heard Nextlander talk about it a bit, and it sounds like that. There's a collective, and they want you to join it.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, it's... I mean, it actually, it sounded pretty good.
Here's the best thing that ever happened because of Frasier is that then David Hyde Pierce was in Wet Hot American Summer, one of the 3 best movies of all time.
I don't know who that is.
He plays Fraser's brother. He's Niles Crane.
Oh, well, if you said Niles, of course I know that guy. He's uptight. He's prissy.
Sure.
He's got a gift wrapping room in his house.
EKE says David Hyde Pierce is hot in that movie. He is kind of hot in that movie.
They need a field generator to reestablish the neural link among former Borg. They're reborging themselves. Linked, we had no conflict, no crime, no hunger. We lived as one in harmony. A so-called harmonious family bent on violent assimilation. Captain, I'd think wisely about your decision. Captain McGinnis, with all due respect, I don't know who the hell you are. Hey, it's the doctor. Bet you'd love to know what this guy's deal is.
Oh, is this the doctor that I've heard so much about?
Yeah, he's a Time Lord.
The neuroelectric field generator could be a significant asset. Provided a proper de-Borgification is performed, it could cut our patient recovery time in half.
Oh man, we have to decide between are we gonna let these guys be happy in the way they want to be happy, or are we gonna take it for our sick bay?
Wait, hold on. These guys said, please, Captain, we're no longer Borg. We've learned. They haven't learned. They were severed from the collective by a storm. That's not learning.
Right. Well, I guess you could, once you're severed from the collective, then you can learn. But it sounds like all they've learned is they want to be Borg again. We want to use what's good from our past to build a safe, productive community. I mean...
Wait, hold on. Did I miss that they want to be Borg again?
Well, their thing is, like, you know, the Borg is a hive mind, so they're not individuals anymore. They're all just part of the Borg. And they're saying that when they got severed from that and they woke up and they're like, oh, we hate being individuals because individuals have prejudices and hatreds, and now we all hate each other. We want to be a collective again. And so I think they're saying we want to be recollectivized, but a sort of separate collective.
A non-Borg collective.
Because the thing about Borg is they're all about assimilation, and they go and they, you know, forcibly assimilate people who don't want to be Borg into their collective. But it sounds like they're claiming they're not going to do that. They just want to be Borg by themselves. Okay, this is funny. Give them the neuroelectric field generator. Keep it for ourselves or destroy it? That seems weirdly spiteful. This is like that cut the baby in half thing from the Bible.
Now, so you want it and we want it. Well, now no one can have it.
No one gets it. It would be nice to have a neuroelectric field generator, I assume. The doctor said it would be useful.
And there's nothing about him.
What do you think, Keith? Should we give them the field generator, or should we keep it for ourselves?
No, give it to them. Who cares?
Okay. I trust you will confine yourselves to this planet and it brings you the harmony you crave. We'll beam it to you shortly. -1 neuroelectric field generator.
I actually hate this as a piece of writing because it's sort of like... you know, it's human nature to be hateful. It's not social. So they've learned by being part of the collective that they don't hate each other, but merely being individuals is enough to reintroduce strife and racism. It just feels like that it is making a pretty powerful claim about human nature, or are they human?
In the short amount of Voyager I have watched, what I have learned is that the stories from the show that are translated into the game, they kind of become like they sort of become anodized, where it is this thing where it's like, we want to be a collective, are you going to give us the thing or not? Whereas I'm sure in the show it's a whole dramatic story where it's like, we can't let you collectivize because you guys need to learn that, you know, if you're really learning, that means that you stay as individuals and you learn to accept each other. That's the proper way to be a collective, not to just become a computer that's all one guy.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that in the show they do not give them the reborgification generator. Please accept these Borg laser scalpels for helping save so many lives by restoring peace. I bet those are
now
useful.
You have Borg stuff.
Captain, was this really the best course of action? Isn't individuality one of the things we should protect at all costs? Frasier's people can decide about their own individuality. Perhaps it's the only way for them. Well, I don't think it's the only way for them, so I guess we'll pick the first one.
Yeah.
If we value individualism, we must respect their choice. They know harmony comes at a cost. Do they?
It is funny that we didn't get anyone else's perspective on this. So what, we're just gonna give Frasier the fucking Borg machine and flip the switch, and then you know what percentage of the population is like, no, don't flip the switch.
Yeah,
please don't flip the switch.
Like, if it's true that the whole population is all of one mind about wanting to become one mind, it's like, well, you've already reached harmony because you all agree on.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
this is my point about
it's like the Breakfast at Tiffany's song, you know? It's it's the one
what about
thing you've
Breakfast
got.
at Tiffany's? She said, I think I remember. What did she remember? What did she remember for Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Well, she remembers being a Borg, and as she recalls, she thinks they all kind of liked it.
Tiffany? I remember that film.
Yeah. Oh, how does it go? It's I remember
the
film, and as I recall, I think we both kind of liked it. It is a very funny song.
It's a very funny song. It's a very funny song.
The song has to know.
Forging an unbreakable bond on sort of liking the same film.
Yeah. The song has to know how silly it is, right? The song knows.
Yeah, totally. Oh, for sure. But this is why I'm saying that it's making a really not powerful, but a really strong claim about human nature. Because you've got a planet full of people who are saying, I desperately want to be re-Borgified to end the strife that I'm feeling against my neighbor. We all agree we want to be one. And until then, I cannot stop being racist.
But we do have voices of dissent. Obviously, Captain So-and-so, Commander So-and-so, who we've never met before.
McGinnis, my favorite character. Shut up.
It is this very individuality that drives them to conflict. Now they'll simply suppress it so they can fester and grow in secret. Only time will tell. Helm, resume original course.
You witch.
Well, sometimes when I finish a mission, I aspect ratio squished Captain Janeway gets experience points, but I literally don't know what those do.
I'll be right back.
Okay. What other systems we got in here? Okay, this one's kind of cleared out. That must have been there already. Oh, there is a little deuterium in there. We're low on deuterium. We need deuterium. But the other thing is the mechanic in this game that keeps you from lingering too long is that if you stay in one system too long, in one sector too long, if you stay in one sector too long without moving on, the crew starts to get restless and their morale slowly starts to go down because they are all eager to get back on their way home. So, okay, we haven't been here yet. And how many, 10 cycles away, 10 times 360, or 36 is 360. So we'll still have a little bit deuterium left after we get there. So we should set a course for that system. Whoosh. Uh-oh. Okay, it's Commander Nobody Knows is here. Captain, our deuterium reserves are reaching critical levels. Oh, this fucking happens all the time. At our current consumption rate, we won't be able to keep our systems running much longer. Someone has proposed gathering some crew belongings and feeding the matter back into our replicator system. Okay, that has not happened before, actually. While this option could buy us some time, some of those items are deeply personal, so I would advise against it. Yeah, I don't know that we should do that. Look how much morale I'm gonna lose. The situation looks dire. We should even gather personal things. Okay. Yeah, let's keep morale up. Things aren't so bad yet. The crew is relieved by your decision, Captain. Knowing their personal keepsakes are safe has lifted spirits across the ship. Let's hope the renewed morale gives us the strength to find another solution. I believe it will, Captain, whoever you are. Oh shit, we're out of food. Okay. We're on emergency rations. Morale is plummeting. Okay, yes, this is the thing that happens all the time, is when your deuterium gets low, they go, hey, you've got 25 cycles to get 900 deuterium, or everyone's going to be really upset. But I think we can do it. We'll be fine. Nebula. Entering a nebula. These vast cosmic clouds interfere with our sensor readings. Proceed with caution. Yeah, this is one of those systems where there's this big cloud up here that's covering stuff. Normally I can see everything and scan them from far away, but not in the cloud. All points of interest within the nebula are currently obscured, and scanning is not possible. Upgrade stellar cartography to scan in nebulae. I should do that. Hey, what's a guy gotta do to get some, I already forgot what the thing's called. Ooh. Okay, so I did research. Oh, yeah, okay. I researched the waste disassembler. I should make one of those. What's the chat? Where's our I mean, surely the astrological whatever the fuck, it's gotta be in science, right? This is the worst part of the game, is like there's all these tech trees, and it's just a pain just to find anything you're looking for. It's got to be in science. Is this the thing? Is this the thing? Nebula scanning. Okay, so it's not. Oh, stellar cartography is up at the top. And wow. Okay, we're not getting nebula scanning anytime soon, because to even get this, not only I think we would have to get the prerequisites, we'd also have to research unlocking the entire tier. Like, if you go over here, even being able to get tier 4 things requires its own separate research first. So that's a no-go. That's a no-go. But we should look into... Okay. This is our mess hall. Everyone's on emergency rations right now. If we... Well, our food's not 0. How much did... Okay, we got 2 cycles of food left. I don't know where the food came from. They said we were out of food, but we got 2 cycles of food.
Hello.
Hello.
Isaac wanted to order Indian food, so I had to go tell him what I want in case he decides to do that.
We're almost out of fuel, but we're here.
No!
We're here in a new sector we've never been to before, and there's gotta be some nearby. Oh shit. Okay. There's some. Hey, there's some. We're good.
Hey, there's some. Yeah, we're good. Oh my god. You're really low, huh?
We're getting low, but look at this. Send out our shuttle to breach the storage from outside and extract the resources. We're saved. Hooray! Huzzah!
Nice. That was a lot.
And
you're more than half fuel now.
we fulfilled our promise to collect 900 deuterium before everyone got very cranky.
What's your
Uh-oh.
You like Indian food, Kyle? What's your Indian food order?
I don't basically never had Indian food, honestly.
That's crazy. It's so good.
I would need someone else to tell me what my order was.
You should get pepper chicken.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, you should get, as an appetizer, you should get cauliflower 65. That's a classic.
Cauliflower 65.
Yeah, you should get a mushroom soup.
Like from the, what is it, from the summer of 65?
Yeah, it's from the summer of 65.
We got to repair our cargo bays so we can hold more deuterium. I thought we had more space in there.
You should get shahi paneer. How about get some shahi paneer?
And what's that?
That is like a creamy tomatoey sauce. Often there's a bunch of vegetables in there, and then paneer is like I'll call it a rustic cheese. It's like a non-melting cheese that they slice into like tofu bites. That's what it looks like, tofu, but it's kind of firm.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Who decided they should be called parking garages and not cargo bays? Well, cars aren't cargo.
Because they don't go.
Oh, they cargo. They cargo into the bay. Okay. Nice. You know what? I'm seeing the vision now. Someone turn that battery compartment back on. Gerd darn it. And are we, ooh. Oh, we can get up to tier 3 now. Oh, it's on. We've got so much more energy. We have so much more energy for activities.
Nice.
But we're gonna go back down for now because we're not using 180 yet. So here I can scan everything. Scan. Oh, I cannot scan into the nebula. The nebula is the fog of war.
Hey, look, more gas.
Over here?
Yeah.
Trading station. Let's see what do they got at the trading station? What are you guys doing, trades over here?
Wow, your ship's almost totally repaired from that time that you had to fight that guy.
It is.
Remember that?
I do remember that. We can trade 900 deuterium for 100 duranium.
No,
100 squares. That's a terrible trade.
It's a terrible trade.
Or we can trade a bioneural gel pack for 75 squares. These are awful trades. You guys are bad at this.
Yeah. This is the Price Master is running that trade station.
Wait, who's the Price Master?
You know the Price Master? He's like it was a weird, I think it was in New Mexico, like a performance art piece where they had a real looking yard sale, and people would go like, how much is this? And they'd hold up like whatever junk, and they'd look at a guy on the stage dressed in like a weird red and yellow scary guy costume, and they'd be like, yeah, that's the Price Master. And then the Price Master would go, oh wait, hold on, I have a thing for this. Hold on. Let's see. He would go, okay, so the Price Master would go like,
$10 million.
like that for everything.
Nice.
It was in Texas. It was in Austin.
We're switching on the Aero Shuttle Bay. It's been off so long I don't even remember what it's for. Oh my god, we're doing so good over here. We could not repair a life support thing. We're not doing that good. We got to do a little bit better. Oh, we've got more space to clear. Clear this junk. Do thing guys.
I'm gonna have to send you the Price Master clip. It's so fucking funny. It's one of the best videos online.
We are gonna send out the shuttle. Oh, it could have been better. Send out the shuttle. Oh, there's so many squares we can get here. But as I was explaining, Keith, we can't stay in this sector too long without moving on to the next chapter of the game.
Because you get Borgified.
If you stay in one place too long, the crew's morale starts to drop because they want to get back en route home, even though like it's gonna take 75 years. It's like, are you really in that much of a rush? We're gonna have to discover a miracle to get back there.
If we don't trek, I start to go crazy.
That's true. They're like, guys, we got to get out of here. This is starting to feel like Deep Space Nine. All right. Send a team. Focus on maximizing extraction, even if it damages the crystals. Yeah, fine. Okay. Oof. Morale minus 50. Why?
Because you damage the crystals.
Who cares?
The aggressive approach yields large amount of resources but causes significant damage to the moon's surface, Kyle.
Who gives a shit?
The crew of Star Trek.
Oh my god.
They say that you have to leave the woods better than how you found it, like the Boy Scouts.
Okay.
Right? Don't they say that?
Yeah. It's they say take only pictures, leave only bioneural link generators, or whatever the fuck we gave those people. Captain, we've received a distress signal from a small vessel. Their life support is failing and won't last much longer. We can risk inviting the survivors directly aboard the Voyager, or we can transmit technical instructions to help them repair remotely.
That one.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
It's better.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, we've got full squares. Full squares, people.
According to the trading center, we have 1 billion worth of fuel. We have a 1 billion worth bread of fuel.
Oh, we need food. We need to get these people some munchies. Okay, we've cleared the ruined rooms, which means we've got space for by the way, they like to get lit, if you didn't know.
Yeah, they do.
Get a hydroponics bay in there.
Can't you just go to the holodeck and make you high in there?
Well, Keith, my holodeck. Ooh. For a long time my holodeck was damaged. And then I finally, after a long time, I repaired it, but I didn't have enough power to power it. And now I still don't, because it takes 25, and we only have 23 spare power.
Well, just turn off one room. You don't have any injured people. Turn off one sick bay.
Great. Hey, I'll do you one better. Turn off 2 sick bays.
Oh, okay.
Boom. Online that holodeck. Ooh. That's cool. Oh, look at them!
Whoa,
they're holodecking in there.
I would love, you know what I want to do? I'm going to go to the holodeck and be in a speakeasy.
Yeah,
and lie down on a fainting couch.
Oh yeah, this person is they're nodding. Come on, guys, play pool. Yeah, this took so many resources to get this back working, and you're just gonna sit and look at the pool table? Come on.
It's because they can't show you what they're actually doing, which is like having insane sex simulations.
Yeah, we all know what happens in the holodeck after hours.
After hours?
Okay, at all times.
At all times.
We are gonna make... For every 10 cycles, it can produce one of the following organic or inorganic waste. We can... Yeah, this thing's gonna make deuterium for us. Let's fucking go. Oh, shit, it needs 2... Okay, I've never... That's why I couldn't build it before. It's a double-decker. I've not encountered that before.
You're gonna have to move the sick bays.
We're gonna have to get more rocks and then open up a new deck.
Oh, okay, or that, fine.
Hey, you guys got any rocks out here? Oh, we got food. The world of this Class P planet is largely glaciated, but our sensors have discovered animal life that could be used as a food source. Hunt them. Analyze the animals before hunting.
That one for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause
Sometimes
yellow's bad. So why
sometime-
would you want the...
Well, but this look at all that orange.
Yeah,
Orange
but
is-
the green's even more green.
It's true. Sometimes when you send people to hunt the animals kill your guys. Nice.
Nice.
We're good. Now we're
But
gonna
that's
go.
why you want to bioanalyze them first.
By the way, Neelix is also a great chef, so he's in charge. I put him in charge of the mess hall.
Nice.
And we're
Neelix, you're in charge.
Neelix, you're in charge. We're taking people off
That's how he talks,
emergency
I imagine.
rations back on normal food rations. Let's go. Okay, we got that. We've got room for deuterium. Oh. A small Trabe vessel has been attacked and cornered in an asteroid field by a group of Kazon ships. Those are the bad guys from before. The Trabe hail us, offering to give us all the resources they have on board if we help them. Are we allowed to do that? Hail the Kazon and demand that they leave the Trabe ship alone or abandon.
You gotta do it. You're honor bound to do it.
That's a big red.
The Voyager would never abandon a cornered Trabe.
But apparently the Voyager would extort the Trabe for resources in...
They insisted.
This is a protection racket we're doing right now. We're doing racketeering. Ooh, okay. That was very close to the red. And let's venture into the unknown. What's going on over here in the cloud? You've entered the nebula. Captain, we've come across a space station that repairs starships. Okay. Cool. Pay 2 dilithium for 50, pay 500 food for 100, pay 3 bioneural gel packs to repair 300.
Why are bioneural gel packs so fucking valuable?
They're really valuable. I only get 1 every 20 cycles.
And a cycle is what?
A cycle is like 1 turn. So like all of these things here in this system are like a single digit number of cycles away from each other. Like this thing over here is probably like 3 cycles away.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to give up all our food that we just got, but there is another thing with food. We're doing the food.
What?
Because now we're good. And now look, there's more food right here. 3 cycles away.
Whoa.
There might even be food right here, 1 cycle away. No, that's squares. We don't need any squares.
Well, you should get squares. Why not? Right?
Okay, I'll get the squares, but it better not be red.
So we gained almost nothing.
We gained almost nothing, yeah. I should have told you that you were wrong, but we're just playing
Why did
along.
it cost so much, though?
Why did what cost so much?
We got like 59 squares.
It's because...
But it cost us 40 something to get to it.
No, that was just our square storage filled up, and those were the squares we couldn't take with us.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you should have told me that.
Captain, we found an abandoned spaceship. We found an abandoned spaceship. It's powered down but structurally sound with sealed storage compartments. Let's fucking blow that shit up. Destroy the vessel and salvage the debris. No. Let's send a shuttle to breach the storage from outside and extract the resources. Hell yeah. We got so many rocks. Now I can go in here and tell my do thing guys to do this thing. What? Ah!
Whoa, you need more than your cap.
I need my full amount of squares.
But you lose one every turn.
But I
so
lose
you can
one every
never have
turn.
it.
I need a new cargo bay. I need a new cargo bay. What is maintenance cargo bay? Cargo bay. Give me cargo bay.
Cargo bay. Give me cargo bay.
Give me cargo bay.
Cargo bay. Give me cargo bay.
Give me cargo bay. Love that song.
Yeah. They sing that in Big.
All right, let's get... What is this? Food. We need food. And we're getting all this food. Ooh, and we got squares. Oh,
Big heads.
what?
Big heads are
Full
cracking
squares.
up, by the way.
Keith, we're full squares.
Oh,
Fuck
nice.
this cargo bay. Oh, actually, maybe I'll just keep it anyway. Hell yeah. And see, repairing this life support, that took all but one of my gel packs.
Whoa. A good thing you didn't spend those on that thing.
Imagine if I had spent those on those thing. That thing. That would the thing do. What's going on over here?
My big joke, big heads are still cracking up about that, by the way.
I'm sorry?
Big heads?
Big heads?
Yeah, guys who love Big, the movie Big.
Okay. I thought you were doing like
they call themselves big heads.
You know, big heads like strong man lead people. Big head. Let's go on to the next sector. Oh, this is where we get crew logs. Boosh. Everyone loved when ship go boosh.
Yeah, Bush is really good.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. Voyager has departed Kazon space, and Kulla's pursuit has ended, resulting in a statistically significant reduction in security risk. To commemorate this event, the captain has scheduled a celebratory gathering in the mess hall.
This guy's a Vulcan.
My observation that such a gathering is illogical and inefficient, considering the enduring threats of the Delta Quadrant,
Is always
was
talking
met
about
with the suggestion
statistics
to
and
unclench.
Yeah, he's talking
Logic
about statistics and
efficiency.
illogics.
Illogical.
He's always
It's
talking
crazy they
about
made
the
a
logic.
whole- There's
During
a
a classified
whole
mission,
kind of person
Voyager
out there in
acquired
space,
schematics for a
and
29th
every single
century
one of them is
mobile
autistic.
emitter, a device designed to remotely power
Wow.
holographic instances.
Yeah, pretty much.
The doctor
And Gene
promptly
Roddenberry thought that they were the best of
articulated
us.
enthusiasm
So
for anticipated field operations.
Oh, is that true? Or are they like the
However,
heroes of Star Trek?
Research is postponed.
yeah,
until
Gene
engineering has
Roddenberry had a
performed
real. Gene
mandatory
Roddenberry
safety
was a
check.
very kooky guy,
Supplemental 2.
and
We
he
have
really
lost
seemed
contact
to
with
like.
our reconnaissance probe.
There's a real
strongly
strain
indicating
through
an
all of
encounter near
the
Borg
original series
territory.
where it's like humanity
captain and
is
commander
absolutely
have
the best.
articulated
Anytime
their
anyone's
concern
doing
regarding the
anything that's not
region's
human-like, they need
Borg
that
space
solved
offers no
immediately.
resources
And
for
the Vulcans
sustainable
are the
operation.
one guys who get a
the
pass.
Borg
And
are
like
the
it's
greatest
very
known
clear that
existential
Gene
threat to
Roddenberry
the
thinks that
Federation.
like pure logic is actually the
Surrender
correct
is
way to
not a
live.
viable strategic option.
And
Borg's objective.
Brad
Interesting.
Shoemaker likes to talk about this
Assimilation.
thing where like Gene Roddenberry was involved in like the first couple seasons of The Next Generation, and an idea he kept pushing was that I think that show's like 400 years in the future, and he wanted the idea that like by then humanity had evolved past the idea of grieving for lost loved ones because they realized that it was illogical to waste emotion on that or something. And everyone else on the show kept pushing back like, Gene, that's really weird. We're not going to do that.
That is really weird.
Yeah.
I love this idea. You know, we got together at the human conference and we all decided not to waste time being sad anymore.
Uh-huh. Okay, what do we miss here? We've lost contact with our reconnaissance probe, strongly indicating an encounter near Borg territory. And look, this whole space is green. That's so Borg coded, highly Borg coded. The captain and commander have articulated their concern regarding the region's characteristics. Borg space offers no resources for sustainable operation, and the Borg are the greatest known existential threat to the Federation. Surrender is not a viable strategic option. The Borg's objective is exclusively assimilation. What do you mean there's no resources? That's not good. What does Tom Paris have to say about this?
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. All right, log's got to be quick. There's a party in the mess hall, and I am not missing out on that cake.
This guy's like
Kazon
the
space
opposite
is
of a Vulcan.
Uh-huh.
Vesca and Cullen, finished.
I bet
They
Tom
were
Paris
quite the villainous
fucks.
duo. I'll give him
Tom
that.
Paris definitely
Cullen,
fucks.
chaotic brute, Voyager's sworn enemy.
I can't say I'm a huge
Constantly
fan,
trying to
but
conquer our
he
ship with
fucks
his
for sure.
army of mindless minions. And Seska, the manipulative femme fatale, the one truly in charge, pulling the strings in the background like a spider. Hang on, I've got it. After the party, I have to jot down some notes for my holonovel.
Oh my god.
Supplemental 1. Ever heard of a
This guy's a
mobile emitter?
fanfic writer.
Probably not. We acquired schematics for this 29th century.
Is fanfic
tech
still
that lets you
universally
power
terrible in the
hologram
future?
anywhere. Finally, we can drag our beloved EMH out of sick bay and onto a
Of course,
mission.
you know, Keith,
Naturally,
famously,
the party poopers down in
fan
engineering were
fiction,
saying, thing
the
won't be
lore
cleared
goes
for
that fan
research
fiction
until their
truly began with
mandatory
Kirk
security check is
/ Spock.
done. Where's the leap of faith in
Because,
completely unknown technology
as we all
from
know,
the
Kirk and
future,
Spock are gay
guys?
for each other.
Supplemental 2.
Right.
And that
We
was
have
my
lost
big
contact
takeaway
with the probe
from
we sent ahead into Borg
watching the
space.
original series is
Not
I hate
exactly
to
what
admit
you
it,
wanna
but the
hear with your
fanfic
first
writers
cup of
are
coffee.
right about this.
The captain and commander
Hey, I mean,
Heartbreaking.
sometimes
The worst fandom you know made a great point.
look, just I think that noticing homoerotic undertones is a skill in fanfiction authors that says nothing about their actual competency with the written word.
Okay. Okay, the captain and commander are focused on scarce food sources in Borg space and careful preparation. But we're talking about the Borg Collective here, the greatest known existential threat to the Federation. Wow, these two guys are on the same page about that. Food sources? I'm worried about assimilation. Dude, you need to eat. This is the last image transmitted by the probe before it went dark. That's Borg.
Are the Borg supposed to be a thinly veiled anti-communist propaganda?
I don't think so. If Gene Roddenberry had still been around when the Borg were invented, I think you could say that for sure.
Oh, was he not? Was that not from?
No,
the
he was gone
original?
by then. He got like, he got kind of pushed out, I think, of the next generation.
Because he kept trying to say everybody should be fine. We should kill everybody's family, and then they should all be fine.
The last images transmitted by Voyager's probe reveal a chilling sight: the inside of a Borg cube. The crew stares in disbelief, realizing the danger that awaits ahead. Hey, our guy's back. So long, McCavity, or whatever the hell your name was.
McGinnis.
I know.
Please don't disrespect him.
What nationality do you think McGinnis was supposed to be?
French.
What about
One thing I know about Star Trek is that tons of them are French. Like Tom Paris.
There you go. The funniest thing is that in the first episode of Voyager, they take Tom Paris from he's currently surfing time in a penal colony in New Zealand, and
Okay,
I'm like,
some more homoerotic undertones.
I'm like, hang on a second. This is the evolved, enlightened future humanity, and we have penal colonies in New Zealand?
Well, it's nice there.
It is nice there. Maybe the penal colonies in Hobbiton.
That would be fun.
That'd be so fun. It picked up a narrow corridor of space devoid of Borg activity. That sounds good. We've nicknamed it the Northwest Passage. Where'd you get that name
That's
from?
stupid.
We need safeguards against assimilation. Doctor?
I love the idea that in the future, everyone in the future is still obsessed with like the late 19th century or late 20th century. Like that's
one of my favorite things about Star Trek. Star Trek loves to reference like Earth history constantly.
And I bet a very particular part of Earth history. Actually, I bet two parts of Earth history because I bet they also reference ancient Rome.
That sure
That's
does
just a
happen.
Guess. Just a guess. Yeah, I bet they
once.
mention like modern American history and ancient Rome.
Yep. That definitely happens. Though I do like, honestly though, like the part of it that I like is that, you know, it's like small touches, but I like that in Star Trek it's like people still play the violin. Like it doesn't have to be like a space laser violin or something. It's just like, no, people have been playing the violin for centuries. They just play the violin. It's fine.
Yeah, they're just fine. Why wouldn't you play the violin?
I could bore you with the nuances, but I know you want to get to the point. I need Borg nanoprobes. Some things even my brilliance can't replicate. Yet. Why do you need Borg nanoprobes?
Is there a future culture war between guys who still listen to classic rock, even though it's the year 3000, and guys who still listen to classical music, even though it's the year 3000?
I hope so. No, in the future, everyone only listens to classical music because they're so enlightened. In the third...
No, there's no way they're not listening to...
Cream?
Cream, yeah.
Yeah. They should.
No,
That'd be
Derek
great.
and the Dominoes. No, they don't listen to Cream. They've decided that Derek and the Dominoes is the one to listen to.
Okay. The third J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie has part of the climax. I don't remember why this is, but the climax of the movie involves blaring Sabotage by the Beastie Boys throughout the Enterprise as the Enterprise does space battle.
Oh, Robot Ghost says the J.J. Abrams Star Treks are full of rock and roll is classic music now jokes.
Yeah.
Even though that's not what that means.
Well, I mean, I would argue that rock and roll is classic music right now.
Sorry, classical.
It's not classical.
Oh, sorry.
They
Robot
said
Ghost
classic.
did say classic. I assume that Robot Ghost meant classical.
No, I think they just meant classic.
I don't know. We'll see.
Remember that episode of Doctor Who, where they're like, oh, this is a classic song from the Earth's past, and it's like Toxic by Britney Spears. That's fun.
I do remember that.
Do you remember which episode?
No clue.
Ah, you fool! It's episode 2 of the reboot continuation.
with
recombutation.
Christopher Eccleston still.
Yeah. A
He was
derelict
great.
Borg
Loved
vessel
him.
would be the safest bet. We'll consider it if the opportunity arises. Redouble your efforts. This has top priority. Kess needs our help. Since we've been aboarding Borg base, I've been
That's
experiencing
how she talks because
visions.
she's 2.
Yeah. Captain, I think I need your help. Since we've been approaching Borg space, I've been experiencing visions. She's a psychic. But like, she's not good at being a psychic because her race of people stopped doing psychic stuff. So she's like,
She's like a bad psychic.
She's learning psychicness.
Sorry,
She
if
saw
you were psychic, why would you stop being psychic?
because
Why
they
would the
didn't
whole
need it
planet
anymore.
of
They're
people?
like, we're so content.
We're over it.
Their thing was like,
Sorry, that's ridiculous because I live on Earth and I know that the only people who give a fuck about psychics are the people who have the least that they actually need in life.
but Keith, these are real psychics, though. She
Hold
saw
on.
Borg.
You're telling me that the psychics my aunts have been seeing are fake?
I am telling you that, yeah. Your aunt
I have to
goes.
alert them.
How often does your aunt go to psychics?
I would say probably once a week.
Okay. Wow, once a week.
Maybe once a month, but I think it's a lot.
And so I assume they're helping her sort out her issues with having far too much money and far too little to spend it on.
To be fair, it is my aunt that has the least money, but she's fine.
Yeah.
Casey sees a psychic too,
Oh,
or for a while did.
Come on.
When our dad died, she was seeing a psychic about that for like months
Right.
and months.
Okay.
And I was like, "Why? You shouldn't do that."
And what?
I said it's irrational to be upset about this.
Right. Come on, be more enlightened.
Mhm.
Did she get any helpful insights from this?
It's been years now, and so she did, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
But she would like call and tell me like, oh my God, my psychic said this.
Right.
Like, and it was like totally spot on.
Oh, the psychic that she sees once a week?
Yeah, knows stuff about her.
Yeah. Yeah. It's basically just an unlicensed therapist at that point, it sounds like.
Okidokbu says, is that on the crazy mind powers side of the family? Yes, what's your point? Yes, she's Silva method certified. What does that matter?
Is that a real thing?
We talked about it on the show. Yeah, on my dad's side, my grandma made all of her kids be certified in something called the Silva mind control method.
What?
We literally talked about this on stream.
No,
You didn't seem very interested in it at the time, and I'm understanding now that you weren't listening to me.
Oh, wait.
That's how Okidok... do you think Okidok Moose knows more about my family than you do?
I mean, it seemed that way at the time, yeah. Well, I mean, you do other stuff without me. You could have been talking about it on for friends at the table.
No, I've definitely talked about it on Friends of the Table, but also on Run Button at more than once.
Yeah, like there's
a Wikipedia page for it. It was so recent. It was like one of our most recent videos is me saying it was when we were reading the books. When you were reading the joke books, and I was talking about all the different books that I brought from my my grandfather's library when he was getting rid of stuff. And one of the books was like a weird, like woo-woo psychic-y book that I assume was my grandma's because she's into all that stuff. And I talked about the Silva mind control method. I texted Ted on air to be like, what was the name of the method the mind control thing?
The Silva mind control method.
You can look it up it's got its own Wikipedia page, the Silva method.
I want to know more about this.
Okay.
But first, chat, I want an update on volume levels. Should Keith be louder? Should I be quieter? Should game be louder? Should game be quieter?
That's a great question.
But no, when Okidok Moose says, is that the aunt on the crazy mind powers side of the family? Oh, I guess I missed the word course. But I thought they were just making like a dumb joke. But like, Kess is a psychic. Maybe you got...
Maybe I have psychics.
Oh, you got a crazy psychic aunt? She on the psychic side of the family? Or some... I don't know.
The Silva method is a self-help and meditation program developed by Jose Silva. It claims to increase an individual's abilities through relaxation, improvement of the intelligence quotient, use the mind to heal the body, develop higher brain functions, and psychic abilities such as clairvoyance. It has been variously classified as a self-religion, a new religious movement, and a cult.
Nice. So do we know anything else? How do we mind control people?
The technique aims to reach and sustain a state of mental functioning called alpha state, where brainwave frequency is 7 to 14 hertz. Daydreaming and the transition to sleeping are alpha states. Silva claimed to have developed the program that trained people to enter certain brain states of enhanced awareness. He also claimed to have developed several systemic mental processes to use while in these states, allowing a person to mentally project with a specific intent. According to Silva, once the mind is projected, a person can allegedly view distant objects or locations and connect with higher intelligence for guidance. The information received by the projected mind is then said to be perceived as thoughts, images, feelings, smells, taste, and sound by the mind. The information obtained in this manner can be acted upon to solve problems.
Can I use these powers to mind control the machine elves that I encounter when I'm smoking DMT?
You could at least use it to communicate with them.
That'd be awesome. I was gonna read a thing from the chat, but I don't know how to say their screen name, so I'm just gonna move on. If you want your things read, have a legible screen name.
Can I guess who it is?
Yep.
Is it Well Witchy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's Well Witchy.
Alpha State for Alpha
itchy,
Gamers.
Like kitschy.
I love the idea that they've like figured out which parts of the brain operate on which wavelengths. Like, oh, this one's 15 hertz.
Yeah. You don't want to go above 15 hertz or it gets
Yeah.
very painful.
The jerk bank operates on 69 hertz.
I'm gonna start a cult, and I'm gonna also base it on the frequency of brain, and then I'm gonna call like the specific hertz range. I'm gonna call that I'm gonna call it your mindscape address.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you need to be able to look at you need to be able to find the addresses of your various mental powers.
I love that. Okay.
You need to tap into your gamma address.
I think right now the address I need to find is the part of my brain that's responsible for thinking up jokes about brain addresses because I was just trying to find it just now and it was nowhere. So I need to know
that's
where
alpha.
that part is.
That's alpha.
Alpha?
Yeah, that's alpha. That sounds like
the first
14.
one.
It's the very first one. Yeah.
I couldn't find it.
Wow.
Man, I'm stupid.
Well, it's a really low vibrational frequency. So it might be the first one, but it's difficult to access. And that's why you need to buy Mind Control, the American Dynamic Meditation System by Jose Silva.
Hey, could I say that hurts? 15 hertz to be precise.
15 hertz.
Tuvok says, possibly, perhaps the latent telepathic powers of her species are finally manifesting. It would be beneficial for her to have a mentor, as such powers can be unpredictable. As the only other telepath on board, oh yeah, I forgot about that with Vulcans, I am the logical choice. However, the Borg situation may require my undivided attention. Do we let Tuvok guide Kes?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we got to do it.
There's nothing more dangerous than an unguided psychic.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Spelunking.
And also, I'm just thinking, I'd love to see scenes where Tuvok interacts with Kes. I know I won't get them in this game, but I can imagine it. I could write a fanfic about Tuvok teaching Kes about telepathy.
Do you think this game would be improved if they were actually going in and like showing you more of what was happening and giving you little stories?
I'm going to give you my classic response, my newly classic response to these types of questions, which is, if it were good, it would be good.
Okay.
You know, like, if it was good, I'd like it. But if they did it bad, I'd be like, ooh, I don't like this.
Okay, let's assume that they're going to do a good job.
Then that's good.
Okay.
You know, it could be a little funny. You know?
Sure, yeah. Get some comedy in there.
Keep an eye on Kes. Guide her. Yes, Captain. I shall create a meditation plan for Kes. Thank you both. I hope it won't be too much of a burden.
I want to play with my toys.
Kes, please put down your Barbie doll. I'm trying to teach you about mind linking.
No.
Now, if that's all... Captain, long-range sensors are picking up transwarp signatures closing in. Red alert! Details, Ensign! Oh boy. We don't like this one. Homesickness settles deeper with every light year we cross, though we edge closer to the Alpha Quadrant, barely. Truly edging. This is sting levels of edging. The endless distance still before us weighs heavily on the crew's spirit. I see their longing grow quiet but relentless, and know this strain tests not just our morale, but our resolve to persevere. I hate when that's tested.
Aren't those synonyms? Isn't morale a measure of your resolve to persevere?
They're pretty similar, yeah.
This tests not just our speed, but how fast our car can go.
Hey, what's up on the Class J planet? detected massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J gas giant. That's what the J stands for, giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. Yeah, let's get some of that.
Get some of that.
Send the shuttle. I forgot I can scan. Y'all got any food? We need some of that food.
Does it cost to scan?
No. I think at some point I can research scan upgrades so that I can do it all at once instead of separately.
Probably should think about ending soon.
We should. Let's check out. Wait. Let's save.
Smart.
Let's save. And then check out the Borg cube. And also, I will unmute the game for the stream. My bad. Because people were saying the music in the conversation scene was too loud. While we were trying to hear about the Silva mind control method.
By the way, if you've enjoyed the stream, you can follow us here on Twitch. You can go subscribe at youtube.com/runbutton. And if you want to support the show, you can go to contentburger.biz and subscribe to our Patreon. Big things coming on Patreon.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, you were there.
I was there.
You were there. You recorded it with me.
Oh, is this that thing that we recorded remotely but not on stream? Or
did we record that remotely?
Oh,
no.
You're talking about the Patreon exclusive series.
Yes.
Yes, of course. That's big stuff.
Yes. So big, Kyle couldn't even conceive of it.
Maybe I didn't want to conceive of it.
Maybe you didn't want to conceive. So maybe that's a clue.
And
think of something that Kyle wouldn't want to conceive of.
Earlier, I was hearing that in this upcoming thing, you might get to hear Keith try to talk to me about the Silva mind control method and me ignore him because I'm reading from a joke book.
No, that I believe was in Silent Hill.
Oh, it was the other time.
Yeah, I think that was Silent Hill. And that's already up. That's literally on the... You can go watch that on the YouTube.
It gave me a prompt here in this game I hadn't seen before where it's like, no way back. You're going to leave this whole place once you go in here. I don't know. Annihilation, pale green debris field of shattered Borg cubes and drone corpses. Who or what is capable of such an act?
You know what? That was one of the two... Likely that was the most recent episode of Laureline the Laser Eyes that went up. I think that's probably where that was.
Oh, okay. Hey, do we have more of those that need to go up?
Yes, several. Actually, there's some that are up. We have one or two that are unreleased, and 4 that are public, and 2 that are currently only on Patreon. And for now, that need to be made public. And the reason those aren't up was because I had a catastrophic hard drive failure, which I recovered. I recovered all of that shit.
Hell yeah. Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
Here in this game, do you think we should support optimism or curb it?
I'm going to go with support optimism because curbing optimism sounds, frankly, too difficult.
Isn't that the Larry David show? Curb Your Optimism?
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh. No, I don't want to curb that. I actually don't know what happens when you curb optimism because I've never done it because it just seems like not the right thing to do. Hey, let's find out right now. No, nothing happened. Okay. An organic mass.
Ooh. I've been to church and every single one has been organic.
I don't know. Aren't they like scheduled ahead of time? Not very organic if you ask me.
But the people are all, there's no robots.
Aren't people only going there so they don't have to go to hell? Not very organic. Sounds a little bit forced. Well, it's definitely organic, but our sensors can't penetrate its surface.
I'm hearing that it's definitely organic.
We should try to beam it. We found a weird thing in space. We should just fucking suck that right into our ship and ask it what's going on.
Yeah. What are you?
Oh, we can't do it. Let's get a hold of it with the tractor beam. No effect. You just said 100%
It said
chance of
100%
success.
chance of success. What the fucking hell?
Lieutenant Nunez, get in the brig and escort yourself there. It's impervious to our technology.
But that's all we have.
All right. One last away mission. Let's just see what happens. Well, no, there's no diplomacy, so I guess Neelix isn't a good idea, but it would have been
Can
fun
you not
to take
diplomacy
Neelix.
with the Borg?
Apparently not, which, if you think about it, makes sense.
Oh, because okay, I see. It gives you a list of the challenges you'll
yeah,
face.
so we've got combat, medical, science, engineering, and like leadership or something. Authority.
Well, he's a pretty fucking good engineer.
He's a decent
Maybe
engineer.
bring Harry, Kim, Neelix, and
Definitely
B'Elanna.
Harry, Kim. Yeah. Okay, we'll bring Neelix because he's a lovable goof.
Tom Paris is shit, by the way. What's going on with him?
Yeah, well, also he's a... These two guys I never take, so they're also lower level than everyone else, but... Yeah, what is...
Chakotay has pretty good stats for only being level 1 compared
That's
to Tom
true.
Paris, who's level 3. Maybe you should be leveling up Chakotay.
Maybe I should be leveling up Chakotay. Oh, and we want someone who's quick-witted, which Harry Kim is.
Great.
Okay, we should take Chakotay instead of Neelix.
I'm gonna think you're gonna fail an engineering challenge and you're gonna go fuck.
That would actually be awesome if that happened. Hundreds of drones, Captain. A few survivors, but they're harmless. How do we proceed with nanoprobe extraction? Why? I still don't think they explained why we're extracting these nanoprobes.
Because this biomass was able to defeat the Borg, and so you want to know what is going on with that.
Do us right, Harry. Come on. Thank you. Damaged drone stumbles toward the container and inserts its tubule, shedding a
stumbles and inserts its
considerable
tubule?
amount of nanoprobes. Captain, most of the corridors leading to the biotic mass are blocked by debris. We could scan for a clear path to the organic structure or assess the structure of the cube to find a path. B'Elanna, assess.
Yeah. Only human B'Elanna could have done that.
No.
Only human
yeah, or
B'Elanna
whatever.
had what it takes.
I was trying to agree with you. The team analyzes...
But you said no.
Well, I said no, but I meant yes.
Okay.
I meant like...
That is how powerful your impulse to not agree with me is. Even when you're trying to agree with me, it comes out disagreeing with me.
When you said human B'Elanna, I was like thinking about Klingon B'Elanna and being like, no, Klingon B'Elanna could never. Captain, access. They're throwing me off. 1 minute it's assess, 1 minute it's access. I can't follow all this. Captain, access to the biomass is blocked by 2 Borg drones. Order, shoot them in the fucking face. Oh, okay. That doesn't look like the best plan of action. Quick-witted. Ooh, this guy. Oh, hell yeah. Harry, you're our king. Harry Kim finds a... More like Harry King. Harry King finds a hidden corridor leading to a service tunnel. The team ends up circling behind the drones, remaining unnoticed. Captain, we found the organic structure. Tricorder readings suggest it's hollow, but we can't tell anything else. Shoot it! Oh, I guess we just examine it from the outside if you want to be lame. What's next? Next is medical and science. Chakotay, you're really dragging us down over here.
Well, Chakotay is only level 1.
Well, we're going to have these guys combine forces, and then they'll just combine forces again on the
Gold.
next one.
Gold.
Come on, Gold. Fuck you.
Fuck.
I'm convinced gold can't be gotten.
No, you just have to try harder.
The team recalibrate their tricorders to analyze organic tissue, which yields valuable data. The team
A
identifies the
tricorder
biomass.
is a recorder that plays 3 notes at once.
Yep. It's got 3 tubes in it for blowing. How could such a small ship cause so much damage? The Borg must have more data on these aliens, but how do we acquire it? We need to access...
What happens if you double up on 2 fatigue at once?
Well, they're both fatigued, so they have like half stats, I think. But if we team them up together, they're like one person with regular stats.
Nice.
Oh, she doesn't even have half. She's like 1/4 down. He's like a third
she's
down.
fine. Do they recover if you don't use them, or what's the deal?
It just takes one of these challenges to recover. So, like, if I didn't use them this time, they'd be not fatigued for the next one. Okay, so
you only use Chakotay next.
Yeah.
For a leadership role.
And he's got 2 of these
have to use his leadership
I
next.
hope we're good. The team hacks a nearby terminal and downloads a complete set of combat logs. Wait! Noises! Coming closer! Whatever it is, it sounds angry. Orders, this guy is nuts. Get away as fast as possible. Chakotay, don't let us down! Hell yeah.
Nice one,
Team
Chakotay.
sprints to the beam out coordinates, but a massive creature appears charging at them. It strikes, splashing acidic goo all over them as they beam back to the Voyager. Are they okay? Ooh, oh, Chakotay.
Whoa.
Oh, Chakotay.
Whoa, Chakotay just leapfrogged Tom Paris, that
Hell
fucking
yeah.
loser.
Get fucked, Tom.
Don't mind if I do.
Captain, this bioship is powering up like it's charging some kind of weapon. I think we should flee. Get us out of here. Maximum warp. Ah! Direct hit from the bioship, Captain. Shields are gone. Their firepower completely outmatches us.
It's a good thing you didn't stay to fight.
Tom, get us out of here now. Jumping into warp. Can we outrun it? It's not pursuing, Captain. That's good. And everything was fine. That was close. Too close. Captain.
By the way, I'm level 4 now.
Captain, the meditation session has ended prematurely. Not entirely voluntarily, I must add. See, sounds pretty funny. Whatever happened, it was probably funny.
Whatever happened, yeah, probably really funny.
I had another vision, Captain. Vivid. Horrible. Just in the moment we were attacked. I could hear its thoughts. The pilot of the bioship. They're a telepathic species. It's them we should be worried about, not the Borg. Something worse than the Borg? It's not possible.
Worse than the Borg?
What
no
did it
way.
say? The weak will perish. That's something the Borg would say, probably. At least now we know whether it's friend or foe. That's quite a spin. You almost die, and you're like, well, now we know it's not friendly. Helm, let's put some distance between us and them. Oh, now we have a comms request. From Scorpion. Who the fuck is Scorpion? I've analyzed the creature's residue on the uniforms. The results are concerning, to say the least. By the way, I'm not going to tell you the doctor's thing.
Why not?
It's not even that interesting. It is composed of alien cells with a rather voracious appetite for organic matter. It's funnier if I don't tell you. To put it bluntly, it's a bioweapon that devours its victims. Can we fight it? I'm afraid we can only avoid it. My attempts to heal infected tissue have so far proved ineffective. Any approach I've tried...
Scorpion, the singing doctor.
That's not Scorpion, it's something else. Maybe he's talking
they called him
about the
Scorpion.
Scorpion. They call him the Scorpion. At first, they were no match for alien cells, but I've reprogrammed them to remain undetected and target and eradicate the infection. Unfortunately, I'm only in the... We're repurposing Borg technology? That seems like a bad idea. I'm right now. I'm thinking about the risk of using Borg technology.
The doctor has only showed up twice, and both times it's to use Borg technology. So my guess is that the doctor is an undercover Borg.
No,
Damn.
It's that the doctor is actually he's just a medical hologram he's just meant to be like a holographic medical assistant in the medabay, but because when the Voyager got flung across the galaxy, the doctor and the nurses all died, and so the hologram is the only person who can be a doctor. And for some reason, even though he's a computer, he has a personality, so he's like very surly about the fact that he has to run the whole sick bay. And he's like, I can't believe I have to do everything myself. This sucks.
If you were making a computer doctor, wouldn't you give it good bedside manner? It's just, you could do, if you could make anything, why would you make him grumpy?
I don't know. It's a funny idea.
Yeah, sure.
Doctor, I'm not comfortable with Borg technology coursing through my crew's veins. I currently see no other viable option, Captain. In any case, I'll need to produce more nanoprobes if you intend to keep facing these creatures in the future. Start right away. Borg space is dangerous enough without the added threat of biological warfare. We need to be prepared. Janeway to engineering. Any update on the Borg logs?
Scorpion, the singing doctor.
Yeah, we didn't. There was no scorpion happened in there. I don't know what that was about.
That's his name.
He needs Borg biosamples. Come on, I'm trying to end the stream here, you piece of shit. Hurry the fuck up. Okay, whatever. End of stream. Hey, Captain, good news. Safety check on that 29th century check? Done. Wait, 29th century? It's not even the 29th century yet in the show, right?
Are you sure?
It's only like 400 years in the future. That's like the 25th.
Only 400?
No, sorry, 400.
Only 400?
It's only 400. Right? That's just like the 25th or the 20, at best the 26th.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So they have future tech.
Cool. 100% compatible with the Doctor, no damage. I don't know what that means. Anyways, that's great. Our Doctor's finally going to be able to go on away missions. Oh, we've upgraded the Doctor. He can leave the sick bay now. I'm sure he loves that.
Oh, whoa, yeah.
Maybe he'll be less cranky if he can get out once in a while. All right, that was our look at Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown.
And you can tear up, what do we say, 3? 3 of your coupons.
2. Come on.
You're gonna round down from 48?
We spent like half an hour at the beginning talking before we even started playing the game. At least half an hour.
All right. This time you can get 2. Tear up 2.
Okay, but
how
next time if you try to start talking about the Silva mind control method at the beginning of a stream, I'm gonna be like, tut tut tut, clock is ticking.
I don't love talking about that. It just came up.
You love it.
You didn't even know about it.
But I could tell that you loved it.
How many coupons did you start with?
20.
No.
Yes!
Yeah, 20? Really?
Yeah, we agreed 20.
All right.
We're down to 18. That was the first chapter of the Punishment series.
That was the first chapter of the Punishment series.
What should
I would say, I didn't find this game to be like wildly interesting, but not as punishing as I expected for the first episode.
Well, I'm not trying to punish.
Is that the right thing?
Okay, next time I'll try to think of something that will really punish you, but I don't know.
No, I would prefer it if we were playing games you actually really wanted to stream.
No, I think we got to go full punishment next time. That's what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, Shrimp. You'll have to hear the beginning of the stream to know what the punishment is for, but suffice it to say, Keith knows what he did.
I do.
I do know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. There's a new longer than 3 hour Silent Hill F video that just came out like yesterday or earlier today or something.
Yeah, and if you want to know what the punishment is for, you could also watch that.
Yeah, you could also watch that. All right, goodbye. I love you.
Goodbye.